This is Bruce Buffer, and this is the moment you've all been waiting for. It's time for the MMA Holes!
Mixed martial a-holes. MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes. You like to be a mixed martial a-hole. MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes, MMA holes.
No way.
From the Aunt and Uncle Studios of Arizona, and new Conor McGregor versus Poirier for the belt. That's what Khabib says. World MMA Awards 20. Fuck it. Let's talk about the MMA news with the MMA Holes.
I'm very out of the frame, Moss. Very out of frame.
Well, get very in frame. Oh, I'll pull you in. Hold on. I'll pull you in. How you doing, peoples? I hope everyone is wonderful, wonderful. As we are here on a Monday night. Let's get JBH in the frames.
In a frame.
There we go. Any better? Hold on.
Better.
There we go. Perfect. Hope everyone is wonderful, wonderful. It is New Year's Eve week. 2020 is dead. What am I wearing? I have an acid trip of MMA Hole logos on my shirt. Thank you to D-Rest. I said I'd wear it. And I'm wearing it. I have no idea what the hell's going on with my shirt, but it's wonderful, wonderful.
Well, at least you wore it.
I am wearing it.
And that's what counts.
I am wearing it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Check out this thumbnail over here. That's correct. Khabib, look how happy he is, Jesse. He's retired, and he is still claiming that he is not coming back. He is still claiming that he is not coming back, and the belt will be up for grabs.
But wait, we'll talk about that. I don't want you to spoil it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
And the belt will be up for grabs this pay-per-view. Coming up, Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier. We're getting mixed stories all over the place. There's supposed to be a supper between Khabib and Dana White.
Yeah.
There's supposed to be that. There's Dana's saying he's coming back. Khabib says he's not coming back. I'm getting sick of this. How are you today?
I'm wonderful, wonderful. How are you?
Wonderful, wonderful.
Is the storyline getting a little old?
No. I think if Conor McGregor's fight weren't coming up, and if the title had already been relinquished and sent to someone else's hands, then yes, it would be getting old. But since nobody has the belt yet, and Conor McGregor's fight is coming up, like, this is going to be talked about a lot more.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It should be for the belt. If Khabib indeed is retired, it should be for the belt. If they were doing a tournament, then I would say, okay, let's get the tournament cracking here with your Michael Chandlers and your Gaethje back in the mix, right? I mean, he only lost against Khabib, but he was right up there. Kukui problem, because now you have the other guy.
The other guy?
Yeah.
Michael Chandler?
No, you were on your phone again. The other guy.
Arming the system.
Yeah, the other guy. The other guy. You know, the other guy that just fought. That guy.
Gaethje?
No, the guy that just fought. Beat up Tony
Oliveira?
first. That guy, yeah. You got that guy. You got Chandler. You know, you could do a whole thing where if this person beats that person, this person, you could do a tournament, and I'm all down for that. But the UFC's not doing a tournament, right? And this fight is happening, kicking off the year. If Khabib is not coming back, then let's go. Let's just make this for the belt.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I mean, both guys deserve it. Let's be honest. When you look at the recent fights, they lasted the longest against Khabib. You know, make it for the strap, defend the belt. Let's move forward here. I am so sick of this storyline of Dana White saying he is coming back, Khabib saying I am absolutely not coming back. I'm done with it. I am so done. And look at Khabib. Look, he's
How
so happy.
done are you?
I am ridiculously done with this. I'm a thumb. I'm thumb with it.
What's going on with you tonight?
I've had enough. It's the fucking shirt. I have no idea what the hell's
It's got to be the shirt.
I keep looking at this shirt and I have no idea what the hell I'm wearing.
It's like his whole game got completely thrown off.
I can't stop looking at the ridiculousness of this shirt. I feel like I'm 12 years old.
I just want to know why it's warped. Why are the logos warped?
I don't know. This looks like something I would have worn when I was 12. But thank you. It's wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
It's a cruel joke, this shirt.
Oh, God.
I don't know what's going on. I have no idea.
Just roll with it.
Okay.
Wonderful,
Hey,
wonderful.
Uncle Chrome, how you doing?
Glad this year is almost over. Shit went downhill after Kobe's helicopter went down.
There's a chair in the way, Moss.
The fuck is that chair doing over there, Jesse?
You haven't stretched out too far.
Dylan was in that chair. That was Dylan's chair. I miss him so much that I decided to leave the chair in the frame. So, what was I gonna say?
He said, "Glad this year's almost over." But Uncle Chrome, you can't say things like that. You see, because that's what people were saying about 2019, and look what happened in 2020. You know?
Do not wish your life away. Don't do it. We've been saying this over and over again. We wanted 2020 gone. I mean, 2019 gone, and what happens? What happens? Michelangelo dies.
A pandemic happened.
And a fucking pandemic happens, Jess. That's right.
Yes. And Kobe's helicopter went down.
So here's the deal. You got to think it's going to be better, right? Well, it may not be. So let's do this. Let's just enjoy our lives right now. Let's enjoy the fact that Conor McGregor is going to fight Dustin Poirier. A lot of people are pretty convinced that Conor is going to win this fight, as am I. But Dustin Poirier winning this thing is very interesting. If Dustin Poirier, and if they do make this for the belt, he gets the redemption fight. He's a real good guy, a class act. It's a really good story. Boring champ, good story.
Wonderful, wonderful.
That's right. I said boring champ. And the reason why I'm saying boring champ is when Dustin Poirier is on the mic, I need to go to sleep. I need a nap. I need this thing. This thing's called a microphone.
Yes.
And when you put it in front of the Diamond's face, you get nice guy, right?
Right.
But it's not even about the trash talk. Like, charismatic champion. You know, he won the interim strap. He is fucking boring as all hell on the mic. Like,
well,
really boring.
But I
Incredibly
could name more boring fighters than Dustin Poirier.
Who?
Like, Stipe Miocic is boring.
Okay, Stipe is. But that's because we need a translator.
Wonderful,
We need a
wonderful.
translator, so he gets a pass. D-Rest.
I guess the shits is more suited for 2031. I'm sorry, Moss. Jesse, your shirt is the same.
Oh, no.
Boy, yikes.
She's got to. It does, yeah. Maybe I could see.
2031.
Thank you, dearest. Yeah, maybe this is something that's like ahead of its time.
At least he rolled with it. That was pretty funny.
This is from the wonderful, wonderful D-Rest, one of the greatest.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know what's going on.
2031 is what's going on.
It could be. I feel like, yeah, maybe I feel like this is something from the Fifth Element over here. There's a lot.
The Fifth Element.
Would you buy if we? Anyway, what were we talking about? The shirt puts you in a trance.
Yeah, Moss looks at it and all of a sudden he loses his footing on
My whole everything falls out of my head. So yeah, you're saying Stipe Miocic is a more boring champion, right? We're talking about like just like belt over the shoulder, press conferences, interviews, stuff like that. Incredibly boring. At least Khabib, who technically is boring, is funny.
Right.
You know, he's got that aura. There's something about Khabib. He can get away with being boring and still I'm enthralled. Like I'm interested in seeing what Khabib has to say. He's got a couple of one-liners and zingers. His sarcasm's good. Khabib was a very good champion. Really was. I wish he fought a little bit more, but regardless of the fact, very good champion. Dustin Poirier is going to be very, very boring. In fact, more boring than Stipe.
I'm not going to say more boring than Stipe. I think Stipe is extremely boring to listen to. But yeah, I can agree with you that he is going to be more boring than some other champs. But you got to look at someone like Volkanovski. He's an extremely boring champion.
How do we make him fun? Oh, Volkanovski, yeah. If Dustin Poirier wins, okay, you got Figueiredo that doesn't speak a lick of English. You got Peter Yan who should be interesting, but yet I don't know what it is.
He doesn't do much to market himself.
Yeah, maybe it's the language barrier there too.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Uncle Chrome?
2021 bring chaos back to the UFC. I want a huge giant shitstorm next year. Conor banging hookers. None running from the cops. Tony trying to kill himself again.
Oh my goodness.
Matthews getting hit by another train. Brock being Brock. Bring back the craziness.
Bring back the crazy. I'm with you there, though. Yeah, I'm with Uncle Chrome. I even posted a tweet a couple weeks ago. Oh, actually, I posted a tweet on the same day of the last fight card saying, may 2021 bring us basically like a more entertaining era of MMA. Because I'm with you, man. Like, it's been exciting. Like, this year was kind of exciting, especially with the whole pandemic and stuff going on. But I want, like, fire, you know? The juice.
Yeah. We do need some excitement here, right? 2020, very good. UFC has brought us fantastic cards. Seriously, some of the best cards we've seen in a while. We've had a great time. We've been very spoiled with the UFC when it comes to their actual fights. Inside the cage is great. The problem is, I need that juice, like what Chrome said there. I need the little something extra, a little sauce. With Conor coming back, starting the year off
spicy.
Yeah, it started off spicy with Cowboy, even though the shit talking wasn't there. There was still that buzz. You know, we felt it. And then a whole year, no Conor. Whole year, you had Israel Adesanya.
Let me ask you this: do you think you can get the spicy without Conor, or are you just relying on Conor for the spicy?
No, I think Khabib was great. Seriously, as much as I joke around about Khabib, he was an awesome champ. He was awesome.
But I'm saying if this year is spicier than we've ever seen, this 2021, are you relying on Conor for that, or do you think that MMA, the sport in general, can be extra this year without him?
It did all right with boring people as is. Look at this, okay? Figueiredo, can't understand a goddamn word that guy's saying. Peter Yan, we were discussing that as well. There is a little language thing there. Volkanovski has the personality of a noodle. Who else we got here? We got Kamaru Usman.
Of a noodle?
Yeah.
What is a noodle personality like?
It has no personality. Kamaru Usman is like, the dude spends more time licking his lips than actually saying something worthwhile. You got Israel Adesanya, who God knows what the fuck's going through that guy's head. Jan Blachowicz is boring as a slug.
Adesanya can make it very exciting, though. If he try, like, here's the thing about Adesanya is he's so, like, rocky with his personality.
He's our only hope.
Yeah, he can actually do something to make it an entertaining year.
Yeah, Izzy's our only hope because he, inside and outside the cage, brings a little some sort of sauce and some sort of juice. But on the mic, he's terrible. I mean, let's be honest.
What? I love listening to him on the mic.
Can't get through an interview. I can't.
Here's the thing.
I like the guy. I actually think the guy's a likable guy. I really do. Some people don't even like him. I think he's likable. You know, he seems like the type of dude to be fun to hang out with.
So it's great that you think so, because there's probably other people just like you who can't listen to him, but then there's people like me who love listening to him. So I think that's going to bring a good value when it comes to making a spicy year.
Who wants to hear Israel Adesanya? Listen, let me make this very clear.
There's a lot of Izzy fans out there.
Let me make this very clear to you. Israel Adesanya, okay, is fantastic in the cage. Make no mistake, I think he's the best striker in the league.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Uncle Crow.
D is pregnant again, so you know Conor is about to be back on the prowl.
Oh my God.
Conor about to drop the nuts off all across America this year.
Oh my God. I think, honestly, I feel like Conor might have cleaned himself up this year. He seems different.
Yeah, we got a neutered Conor, man. That shit talking is gone. It's gone.
Yeah, and the fucking around. Like, when he was fucking around with other girls and stuff like that and just recklessly getting in trouble.
But even before that.
But then he proposed to D, and after he proposed, like, everything just went away.
Conor's a good... Women ruin men. Women ruin great men, Jesse. Conor McGregor, he was with D the whole time, but once D started getting more of the spotlight, the kid, all this stuff, you know, it ruined the whole...
The spotlight, she's always on the back burner.
When she was pushed off to the side, and it was just Conor with the fucking little ponytail, and he was just wrecking people on the way up, like, no one cared about D.
Yeah, but she's always been on the back burner. Nobody really talks about her unless he
ruined
screws
everything.
Around on her.
Ruined everything. Anyway, she ruined Conor in the fact that we're not getting any shit talking anymore. Pop out a bunch of kids, you become a dad, now all of a sudden we can't get that crazy... Well, that's
not D's fault. That would be the kid's fault. The kid softened him up.
Yeah, but they came out of D's vagina, so I blame...
But he put him there.
Anyway, I'm not going to go down this road, but listen, who gives a fuck about that? Let's talk about this. We're getting off the subject here. I was making a comment about Adesanya when you're looking at all these champions here, okay? Adesanya, and Stipe doesn't speak a word of English, right? He speaks Mr. Mumbles. You got Amanda Nunes, who's,
Nunes can be exciting. And
on the mic?
Well,
this whole
she's
row
not boring on
puts
the
me
mic.
to sleep on the mic, okay? So listen, the only person we have right now is Izzy. Yeah. And let's be honest, as much as Izzy looks like a great guy, like I said before, he's probably a fun guy to party with. Probably a real cool dude. I get that vibe from this guy. This guy's probably the coolest guy on the whole roster. You know, probably a blast to hang out with. Boring as fuck on the mic.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All it takes for Conor to go back to his old ways is for someone to fuck with the goat. Item.
Or anybody that he cares about, really.
How funny is that, right? Logan Paul goes out there, makes fun of his wife, calls her a 4. You slap Artem in the side of the head, a plane is coming to get you with a bunch of thugs.
Oh, God.
See, I see people in the chat putting like Jorge is pretty funny, this and that. By the way,
But Jorge's not a champ.
I don't get Jorge either, to be honest. I understand what he's doing. It's working, but he is not a champ.
Yeah, we're talking in terms of what champions can bring us that extra level this year for 2021. And I'm with you, Moss. I think Izzy's probably the only shot we've got unless we get a really good lightweight title holder.
It's pretty bad. So now you have the chances of, if there is an upset, if Dustin Poirier redeems himself, another boring champ on the mic, right? It's just, I like a little theatrics. I like it. It doesn't even have to be trash talk. Just like someone that's just fun to watch, you know?
Now, here's my question for you. So, and we'll get into the story, but Khabib basically said that the lightweight title is going to be vacated and given, but this Dustin Poirier Conor fight is not for the title, it's for the title contender. So, let me ask you this. Say Conor wins this fight, he becomes a title contender.
How do you know it's a title contender? Khabib
It says it in there.
But Khabib says that he expects it to be for the belt.
No, for the title contender.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, give me the story then. What's going on here? Khabib, how dare you?
Wait, but before I read it, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
So say Conor wins, he becomes a title contender. Now we need to have another fight to find the opposing title contender, and which will probably be like a Oliveira or Chandler or Gaethje.
Yeah, Oliveira should be the guy. But if Michael Chandler puts on a crazy performance,
right, or if people cling on to him pretty quick in the UFC,
I don't see Hooker. Even if Hooker wins, I don't see him being next.
Yeah.
If Michael Chandler puts on a crazy performance, or Gaethje does deserve it, right? But he is coming off
now of Oliveira or Gaethje. Say they beat Conor. Which one of those two, if any, makes a marketable and fun champion?
Here we go. Boring. Oliveira, another one that has a problem with English, right?
But he is all right.
He's a likable guy, but as a champion, it's like we don't understand really what you're saying, buddy. Get the translator in. It doesn't really tickle my penis. And Justin Gaethje is very punch drunk. The dude on the mic is like, it's like, what are you saying now? Like how many interviews you see with Justin Gaethje? His eyes just keep getting closer and closer in his head, and everything that comes out of his mouth just makes no sense.
But remember when he was getting ready to fight Khabib, and even though he was humble fighting Khabib, like he still made it entertaining on the mic, Gaethje. So yeah, I never found his interviews boring leading up to that fight.
That was all Khabib. That was all Khabib.
I disagree. Listen. I don't think he's the most exciting person in the world, but he's definitely not the most boring person to listen to.
Do you remember the lead up of Gaethje versus Poirier? How crazy that was? Do you remember that?
Yes.
Me neither.
I just said I do.
No, you're supposed to say no.
Well, I do remember that.
Yeah, you do, and you were titillated by that lead up.
Yeah, I found it entertaining in a weird way, like everything, the countdown, like everything.
Are you saying this because you like Gaethje as a fighter? The guy is one of the most electrifying fighters in the UFC. Like, you have to watch him fight. I get it. We're going on, like, we're MMA fans. We know when Gaethje fights, we have to watch. But what I'm talking about is this: you're trying to sell fights.
Casuals.
You're trying to sell fights to the new fans out there, the casuals, as people like to say. How are you going to sell Justin Gaethje besides a bunch of highlights? I mean, that's it. When you put him on the mic, I mean, seriously, I'd rather fucking shove peanut butter in my eyes and in my ears than watch and listen to that. You know what I'm saying? I want peanut butter in my eyes and ears.
I'm just trying to think now, like, if you're talking in terms of new fans,
there's a problem. Great fighters. Don't get me wrong. These fighters are great fighters, but I'm talking about something different, something no one is talking about.
Yeah, what brings
the boring champions that we're going to see. If Dustin Poirier wins this fight, right? And say it's not for the belts, all right? Say this is for the contender. So it's going to be Poirier versus Oliveira. Who are we rooting for in that fight then? Like, I mean, seriously, do we want Poirier? I guess Poirier is a great guy, so you want him to win, of course. It would be nice. He's a great guy. Oliveira is fresh blood. But then you put him on the mic, you're like, who cares? You just turn the interview off.
Justin, the highlight has like 8 fights, 8 bonuses. Have The Rock, Ric Flair, etc. come over and teach them promos. Moss has not had sex for over a week.
Here's the deal, friends.
Yeah, Chandler has some proving to do, all talk so far.
It doesn't matter what they say. It matters what I say right now, Jesse. Conor McGregor, it's up to you. You're our only hope, Conor McGregor.
I wouldn't say that.
For exciting us here, because we are very close to having some of the most boring fucking champions of all time.
Well, first of all, that's not the case at all, because at any point, a champ can get overturned. At any time, any fight. So John Jones could take the heavyweight belt for all we fucking know. And when that happens, then you've got another exciting champ, because John Jones is actually exciting to listen to on the mic. So I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say Conor's our only hope. Is he our hope for the beginning of 2021? Probably, just to at least kick it off. But I think as the year progresses and champs get overturned and belts get handed around,
who cares about that? What I'm saying
exciting.
is this: there's no excitement here. There is no. What press conference are you going to get pumped up for leading up to the fight? I miss fight week. I miss when we're going to be like, oh shit, they're going to be on the dais. Like, I miss John Jones going back and forth with DC. I miss like these big personalities and then they back it up in the cage. I miss that shit. Khabib, he talks shit, was respectful, but even though it wasn't super exciting to watch or listen to this, you still had that juice. Khabib had that it factor. We have nothing with the it factor. Figueiredo, maybe if he learns English, maybe he could be the guy. Maybe he can be the guy because he is feisty, he's fiery. All good champions. Don't get me wrong. All exciting champions in the cage. But the lead up is kind of meh. Meh. Conor.
Let me ask you a question.
The guy.
What, in each division, which fighters would you put as champion to make for an exciting year?
In each division. You're going to make me go through every division right now.
Just the men's divisions.
Okay.
Forget about the women's divisions.
All right. I guess we're going to do this. So in flyweight, okay, Figueiredo is the guy. He is the guy. On the mic, it doesn't really work because of his English, but I'm going to give him a pass.
But what makes it exciting to you? He has
saved flyweight, makes it exciting to me. He's very exciting in the cage. But if a Figueiredo press conference comes up, or if, a media scrum happens, I'm not watching. I don't give a fuck. I don't give two flying fucks.
Who would you watch?
But there is no one here that helps me.
So you would just stick with Figueiredo?
Yeah.
He's
the guy. I mean, what? Moreno?
Wonderful.
He's like, ay, Moreno, ha ha.
Chris and Jesse, you two have made some of our lives bearable. I can't put into words how much I appreciate this channel and all the people I chat with, not being a simp. But in broken 8 years, no booze this fucking Rona. Come on, man, let the fuck up life.
Love you, 2 Joints.
Thank you, 2 Joints. I hope everything gets better for you, my friend. And I appreciate that.
8 years sober, man. That's awesome.
KHAMZAT Chimaev, we'll get to that. KHAMZAT Chimaev is a guy that can help things out here. Also, a Kevin Holland is a guy that can save things.
Wait, let's go division by division first. So you say you're just going to keep Figueiredo for the flyweight.
All right, so back to my Brandon Moreno impersonation. As much as I'd love to see this guy as a champ, I don't know if I want to hear, hi, I'm Brandon Moreno, ha 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 ha, smiles, ha ha ha, heart, ha 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 ha. I don't, nah. Doesn't do it for me, man. Doesn't do it for me. Yeah, Figueiredo would be the guy, yet the press conferences I'm not watching. So flyweight screwed. Move over to bantamweight. Okay, here we go. Bantamweight.
Now this one can get exciting if you put the right person there.
On the mic, Aljamain, boring as fuck.
Yeah.
Corey Sandhagen, boring as fuck.
Agreed.
Cody Garbrandt, little interesting, but he is a meathead. I don't know if I really want to hear him because he doesn't really have too much between the ears. Frankie, I'm just burning all interviews down the road, by the way. Frankie Edgar, boring as fuck. You ever listen to his podcast?
Agreed.
Take a nice nap. Rob Font, you know what? I haven't really heard
Take
Rob
a nice nap.
on the mic enough,
Yeah.
but maybe I'll go back to some CES. It really doesn't do it for me. Jose Aldo, can't speak a word of English yet. Nah, forget that. Marlon Moraes, well, you have no chin. Pedro Munoz, boring as fuck. Jimmy Rivera, boring as fuck. Asunciao, boring as fuck. Dominic Cruz is probably the only other guy that goes there. Now, you may not like him.
Oh, fucking A, man.
May not like the guy.
I had a better one for you.
But this man he's got something.
Now, what about this?
Go ahead.
TJ Dillashaw.
Yeah, okay. But Dominic Cruz is better on the mic.
Good on the mic. Exciting fighter. Coming back from 2 years on the shelf from steroids.
Yeah.
Got a story behind him. Has a history with the division.
Yeah, that's great. But he's coming back off of a steroid thing over here. Okay, so look what we're saying. We're 2 weight classes right now, and we're struggling here.
I would put Dillashaw there.
Okay, but we don't know what TJ's coming back.
Isn't he coming back this year?
No, we don't know what TJ is coming back.
Oh, well, I would assume. You're right. I mean,
we have no idea. He can come back
deflated
and it won't work.
Wonderful.
D-rest.
The logos look like they're being distorted when the fire graphics are on the screen. How about doing mock interviews of Holes calling in as the champ and see how good they would be?
That's not a bad idea. Not a bad idea, Jess. Maybe we should do a segment like that. Thank you, D-Rest.
All right, featherweight.
Okay, so we're moving on here. Okay, we're looking now.
I already know who I would put in this.
The reason why we're having this conversation is there is a break in action with the UFC, and we're trying to figure out how is 2021 going to wind up. Now, inside the cage, I have a very good feeling no matter who the champ is, we're going to see some really good fights in 2021. Right. I'm not worried about that. What I'm worried about is the lead up, the embeddeds, the juiciness. Yeah. I like Fight Week. And with this pandemic, we've kind of lost Fight Week. It's been stripped from us because of this damn virus. Everyone's got masks on. So I'm looking for stories. I'm looking for some good stuff. Yeah.
You're looking for like the oomph.
A little juice. Yeah. Looking for a little juice here. Okay.
Gotcha.
Move to the next weight class. And you have the featherweights, Volkanovski over here. Okay. I don't want to shit on Volkanovski anymore. Let's move on.
He's boring though, right?
He's boring.
He's boring.
Max Holloway. I got brain damage. No, thank you. Brian Ortega. Look at me, I'm dreamy. Like he doesn't say a goddamn word.
Wonderful.
2021 get Chrome to the UFC. I'm gonna take Francis and Stipe's head. Then after I'm gonna fuck both of their bitches.
See, that's an exciting champ right there.
I want that. I want Uncle Chrome as a champion. Thank you, Uncle Chrome. You're wonderful. Thank you for the donations.
Wonderful.
So wonderful. Yo, stimulus checks are coming, baby. $2,000. Feel free to donate. Thank you. Wonderful. All right, back to this. So Max Holloway, Brian Ortega. Hey, look at me. I'm so pretty. Zabit, have you heard his interviews?
And plus, I don't think, he's a very dull speaker, so it would be difficult to be excited. He is an exciting fighter,
What a boring bunch. Yair Rodriguez. Yeah, I mean,
if Korean Zombie could speak English and kind of correlate,
he'd be great.
Yeah, I think he'd be a very exciting champ.
Yeah, he would be great. I would like, even with Korean Zombie not speaking English, I still think he would be fun as a champion. I really do. Kind of like Weili Zhang Weili.
Yeah.
Exceptions to the rules. These Chinese champs over here, like Weili Zhang is a badass. Even on the mic.
Korean Zombie's Korean, by the way.
Oh, Korean. I'm sorry.
Wonderful.
That was completely racist. I apologize.
It's sad that people judge fighters by their media skills. They put their heart and souls out there and get the shit beat out of them, and then people dismiss them because they don't beat the shit out of old men and smash in bus windows.
No, you're missing the point though, Colby. It has nothing to do with what they're doing outside of the cage, and they are getting the credit for being great inside the cage. What we're talking about is whether or not they're marketable champions, and to be a marketable champion, you have to be good on the mic. It's as simple as that.
I am not saying Conor McGregor is everyone's got to be like Conor McGregor. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying it's all about trash talk. Charismatic. That's what I'm saying here. There's got to be something that really pulls you into wanting to see these fights where people that can sell it to everybody. Listen, as an MMA fan, we want to watch all these fights. We get what's going to happen. We understand this. I'm talking about growing the sport and being excited. Like if I call up my mom and say, hey, so-and-so is fighting, and she's like, okay, great. Or if Fight Week is there and I want to see a press conference, I want to see something where there's a little juice. It doesn't have to be trash talking. Just give me something to get excited more than just people in a cage just fucking beating the shit out of each other. I want more. We were spoiled. We had some big personalities that really spoiled the fuck out of us. So what I'm trying to see here is how do we make it more exciting? When was the last time we were excited Fight Week? When was the last time we were super sold on something besides what was just actually going to happen in the cage? I want more.
It's interesting to me how many people get angry about this conversation. You're so stuck in your own ways. You're not opening your mind and thinking outside the box at the idea that in order to bring in new fans, you need to have someone who's good on the mic, who's marketable.
Listen, fighters are sensitive. We probably burnt every bridge.
Not just fighters, just people in general, are getting angry about it. I don't understand why you're getting angry about it. It's just a fact. To bring in new fans to any sport, there has to be something that draws them in. And it sucks, unfortunately. Highlight reels don't always do it. It doesn't always bring in a new fan.
I am not asking people to be what they're not. I'm not asking for that. What I'm asking for is when I want a champion. Now, we literally went through every weight class here, and there are problems when it comes to champions and selling this sport. No one here is really doing it in a way where it's incredibly marketable. Khabib might be the last of the champs right now. Khabib, he didn't even have to say much, but I was still enthralled. The things that he said, he was quick, he was respectful, but his sarcasm worked just at the right times. Khabib was interesting. Dustin Poirier's not interesting at all. And if Dustin Poirier beats Conor McGregor and fights Oliveira for the championship. Great fight. Don't get me wrong, great fight, but boring ass fucking champion. It is what it is.
On to the next division. Who would you put?
Hold on a second.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I think we're igniting some fire in the chat.
If Conor loses to Dustin, the UFC is going to be on suicide watch with all this lack of personalities.
Yeah, think about it. I'm literally bringing, and thank you very much. What is that? Jemiah's demonic
fairies.
What the fuck? Anyway, thank you.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Some name. I'm trying to bring something up here that's a real thing. Like, I know people are like, it's about the fighters. You're not giving respect. These people train hard. I fucking know. I've been in the cage.
They just don't want to face the unfortunate truth that you need to have someone who is marketable.
To say I don't have any respect because of the words that come out of my mouth, well, it's called the MMA-HOLES. I have so much fucking respect for these fighters. I really do. I just have what's called diarrhea of the mouth, where no matter what comes in my mind, I'm a fucking fan. Realistically, I'm a fan. I'm going to speak my mind here, and I'm going to say, I'm going to pull out the glaring issues. I want to see some good stuff on the mic. I don't want to see a bunch of fucking boring people. And you could have like 5 boring people, but give me someone. The only one we have is Izzy. And is Izzy really fucking doing it for you on the mic? It is for Jesse.
Who would you put in lightweight?
Hold on, we got another donation.
Wonderful, wonderful.
If Derek Lewis worked on his wrestling and cardio, he would be the funniest champ ever.
I do
Derek Lewis
agree
is a
with
great
that.
champ.
But yeah, that's the thing. Like, and I think Chrome gets it. Like, it has nothing to do with you can be the best fighter in the cage, and that's phenomenal, and a lot of MMA fans are going to love you for it. But if you're a new fan to MMA and you don't understand what's going on and who everybody is,
How you sell it?
yeah, you can't sell it.
Like,
So you gotta. He gets it. That personality factor is very important.
there's another dynamic to this sport. Yes. What do we all have in common? We want to see people in the cage beat the living shit out of each other, choke the living shit out of each other. We love that as MMA fans. That's great. You can't really sell that to everybody, right?
No.
There are people out there that want to get invested in stories and learn about fighters, or charismatic fighters bring in the audience. My mom, for instance, she's not into all the craziness with the violence, but the other stuff involved in this makes it interesting for people like her. Brings in a broader audience. Why are you so selfish out there and say, no, I want my fighters boring and fantastic in the cage? No, we want other people watching too, you selfish fucks.
HWK brings up a good point. Darren Till. He's funny, and he markets himself tremendously on social media constantly, and he's exciting to watch inside the game. I mean, now there were some fights that you could argue were boring, but he's someone that I got excited for, and I'm sure a lot of other people did. There's also probably people who hate him, which makes for even more fire. Darren Till's like one of those guys. If he were to hone in on the personality and the fighting and become a better fighter, I think he would be a great champ.
Yeah, just be yourself, but there has to be something. You have to want to, I don't know. Like, I just need more as a champion. I need more, more from my champs here. I feel it's a big burden, right? You got to throw that belt over your shoulder. You got to lead the way in your division. But when you look at all these champions here, we're having problems. Now, I see Justin Jr. Saying a lot of critical things to us.
He always says critical things.
But I just want to say this. I tuned into a little bit of your stream today, and I have to say this, Justin. You might want to start rethinking your content. Anyway, boom roasted. What weight class are you talking about, Jesse?
Lightweight.
All right, lightweight. Okay.
Now, this has always been a fun division. Lightweight has always been fun.
Okay.
Right? So you could ultimately
we
choose
did this
anybody.
already. We went this route.
Yeah.
There's nobody.
But you say Conor. I say you could have, in my opinion, I even think Oliveira could find a
Tony
way to make
Ferguson.
himself interesting.
Tony Ferguson.
Ferguson's not going to be a champ.
Because he's a complete head case.
But he's not going to be a champ.
No, but you're saying who else would you like? Yeah,
Yeah.
Tony Ferguson would be the guy.
All right, welterweight.
Welterweight. Okay, let's look here. Gilbert Burns seems like a sweetheart. I don't care about sweethearts. Leon Edwards seems like a nice guy. Jorge Masvidal's got juice. I'll give it to him. And I have to say this too. Stephen Thompson. Say what you will about the guy. The guy's grown a YouTube channel.
I don't find him entertaining in the
He's
least.
got this super sweetheart good. Now, he's not like my cup of tea, but I could see how you could market this man. I could see that. Tyron Woodley, boring as fuck. And then we go down the list, and you're losing me here.
Yeah, I'm not with you on the Stephen Thompson thing. And I don't find him super entertaining on the mic. I don't. Like,
Okay. I'm trying something here.
You know who got a lot of hype for being extremely, like, overly sensitive and who could probably, like, believe it or not, might actually be a good champ?
Who?
Is Michael Chiesa.
Michael Chiesa?
He's overly sensitive. He falls into traps of what people...
Okay. Sorry about that.
Saved.
Okay. So, yeah, we got shit going down here. I apologize about that. Stream froze on us, but we are back in business. Jesse, back to your thought.
Michael Chiesa.
Okay, you realize you're gonna catch a lot of backlash.
Yes, and I can completely understand why. And I'm not saying that he's like the best shit talker in the world or the most hyped up dude in the world. All I'm saying is he does fall into traps very quick. We've seen it before. That someone mentioned his mom and he freaked out about it. So like my thing is, what if a fighter, takes a jab at him, he gets personal, and what's he gonna do? He's gonna say shit back.
But here, you see the point though of this whole conversation. We're resorting to Michael Chiesa.
No, I'm not resorting to him.
I'm
not saying he's the only option in this division. I'm just saying he would be an option. But
that's you're amplifying the point. Like this is what we're talking about here. There is an other side of the business here that is lacking. So when a guy like Conor McGregor comes back, hopefully he jolts this whole thing. You still have Colby Covington in the mix of welterweight. It doesn't have to be shit-talking trash talkers, but we do need guys like Conor. Mm-hmm. You do need the bad guy. You need the guy with the big personality. You need all sorts of characters in the UFC. You need it.
Colby Covington.
I just said that.
Oh, I'm sorry. I missed. I'm sorry. It like went in one ear out the other.
It's all right. It's okay.
Wonderful.
It's okay.
Alert. MMA-HOLES own Jeremiah White has caught demonic fairies with his rooftop security cameras. Everyone grow tomatoes immediately.
Oh my God.
It keeps them away. Stay safe and stay woke.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. White.
Thank you.
Goodness gracious.
I don't know if Jeremiah's in the chat, but
someone's
thank you
going after Jeremiah.
Thank you. Emergency alert donation. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So Roberto's saying, why do you need personalities? Where the fuck were you the whole first part of this conversation?
He might have been missing, so don't.
He probably was here, but where were you? What were you doing that you were not here when we went on it's been 38 minutes we've been talking about this. Would you like us to repeat the 38 minutes, or would you want to rewind the stream, Mr. Roberto Lopez? Anyway. Okay. So, anyway, my question to you guys in the chat is this. And, Jacob, you're out of here. Thank you, guys. My question to you guys is this. What kind of 2020 are we going to see with these champions? I understand that we might be ruffling some feathers here, but yes, I'm going to say it. I'm going to speak for the people that are afraid to speak up. It's boring. When it comes to selling some fights and some fight weeks leading up, we're having a little bit of a problem here. Let's get a little fire. I want to see a little bit of everything. I want to see the big personalities. I want to see the sarcasm. I want to see the trash talk. I want to see the good guys. I want to see everybody. I want to see everybody that you can put together here. I want to see the sob stories. I want to see everything. The lip licking of Usman and the Derek Lewis, my balls are hot. I want to see Israel Adesanya pump people's assholes. I want to see it all. And with Conor McGregor coming back, that is how you start 2021.
How
with
you
a
start
bang.
it, but not how you keep it going.
No, if Dustin Poirier wins, we're fucked.
How about more super fights?
Listen, no, hold on a second. Inside the cage, we see some great stuff. Okay, inside the cage, we're good.
I'm saying, how about more super fights? Because then you got two champs going back and forth.
Two boring champs.
Well, I'm thinking if you have
equals one good champ.
I'm thinking if you have two champs going back and forth on the mic, like you're mentioning, the shit talk would be a little more because there's two belts on the. There's literally, or I guess one belt on the line for whatever division they're fighting in, but it's still
not the answer.
I think it would up the ante a little bit.
I'm kind of sick of double champs. I'm kind of sick of holding up weight classes and stuff like that. And people might be like, "Wow, but you're a Conor McGregor fan." Yeah, I'm kind of over it. Like I don't need all the gazillion champs and all that stuff right now. I'm seeing some good fights, and with Izzy bouncing around, this creates a little bit of a vortex and some problems here. I feel that Izzy might not even go back down to middleweight. If he wins at light heavyweight,
no, he'll go back down because he wants to retain. He's going to defend.
Is that what he already cleared everyone out there?
It doesn't matter. He'll still defend though. If he gets challenged or whatever, I feel he'll still defend.
Money talks. And if Israel Adesanya wins at light heavyweight and John Jones is floating around at heavyweight over there, you never know. He might look at that path to John Jones. May not go back down to. You may never see him back at middleweight.
I think we will. I think we will.
Anyway, regardless of the fact, Izzy Adesanya is your fighter of the year. Let's start with the first story. I know we've gone long with this conversation, but JBH, give me some news.
Okay. So actually, I'm gonna skip the first story because it's a Jake Paul story.
Yeah, I am no Jake Paul tonight.
But
unless we do the phone lines.
But to touch on the whole Khabib thing, it was not to crown the new lightweight title holder. It's the new lightweight contender. Okay. Now, according to MMA Fighting Newswire, Khabib Nurmagomedov expects UFC 257 headliner to crown the new lightweight contender, saying, "My belt will be taken by the winner of Dustin." Okay, so this is where it might have been mistaken.
Yeah,
he said, "My belt will be taken by the winner of Dustin and Conor," but then they say in the article that he's saying new lightweight contender.
So if you take it like I did, exactly how I said,
yeah,
he said
it sounds like
it's like, okay,
yeah,
my man wants
implying
this up for the belt, but his broken English kind of fucked that up. All right. By the way, West Coast, the reason why Izzy is fight of the year, I said the same thing. I was like, wait, hold on. Kevin Holland, Figueiredo, you can throw those guys out. Izzy had a great year, but it's July to January, right? Is that the
January 2019 to July 2020.
Wait, what?
So they did the last year and a half. So the beginning of last year.
Okay.
To the halfway through 2020.
Wait, why halfway through 2020? Wait, what?
Yeah.
No, isn't it the end of this year?
January 2019 to July 2020.
Okay. So if you look at that, Kevin Holland kind of gets yanked out of the situation. That's why. And Figueiredo too, I guess you could say. So I guess that's bizarre.
Yeah, I don't know why they did that. I thought you were right. Maybe they did it because of the pandemic or something, but yeah, that's what they did.
Winner gets to touch the belt. Yeah, so this makes no sense.
So let me read to you what the article says, and then we can interpret it from there, okay?
Winner gets to touch the belt.
So Khabib Nurmagomedov doesn't expect to be holding his UFC lightweight title for much longer, according to a recent interview. The UFC lightweight champion retired in October following a successful defense of the belt against Justin Gaethje in the main event of UFC 254.
Wonderful.
Khabib wants Conor to have the belt so the belt stays in Europe and not in the US. What a gentleman he is for that.
Okay, what do you think about that, Jess?
Wants Conor to have the belt so the belt stays in Europe.
It's true, right?
Yeah, that's definitely his plan.
Thank you, Uncle Chrome.
On Monday, Nurmagomedov told Match TV he expects an upcoming main event between Dustin Poirier and Conor McGregor at UFC 257 on January 23rd to determine who will go on to eventually become lightweight champ. He said top 3 lightweight fighters right now, Poirier, McGregor, and Islam Makhachev. He is not the top 5 yet, but those are the best fighters. My belt will be taken by the winner of Dustin and Conor. Now that's what he said. My belt will be taken by the winner of Dustin and Conor.
Yeah, so basically saying this fight's for his belt.
Right. McGregor is a former 2-division UFC champ at 145, 155. The Irish star failed to regain the lightweight belt when he fought Nurmagomedov at UFC 229. Poirier, a former interim title holder, also fell to Nurmagomedov when they met at UFC 242. And January 23rd on Fight Island is a rematch of meetings 6 years ago at featherweight where McGregor defeated Poirier by first-round TKO. Nurmagomedov acknowledged that White is interested in booking him to fight again and that they will have a meeting to address that matter.
Hold on a second. AB Tap 1019. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. You are wonderful. Back to the story.
Now I'm going to read that sentence again, Moss, and I want you to listen closely.
Yes.
Nurmagomedov acknowledged that Dana White is interested in booking him to fight again and that they will have a meeting to address that matter.
Okay. So here's the deal, friends. Here is the deal. If Khabib sticks to his guns, then he will not be fighting again, and this pay-per-view coming up is for the strap. That's what's going to happen.
Wonderful.
Uncle Chrome.
Dana only wants Khabib to come back so he can book him versus Conor again for another big cash payday.
100%. And this goes back to the whole marketability thing. That fight, a rematch between Khabib and Conor, would not only bring in the fans who have been around for the first time and everything like that, but it'll bring in the new fans for sure, because that's the type of fight that would get hype. And that's what Dana White's looking at. It's the money And it's the selling point. It's the fact that it is such a good fight to sell.
There is no doubt about it. I'm 100% with you, Chrome, and thank you for the donation. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. That's what's going on here. Dana wants to get the... I mean, Conor versus Khabib 1 was the biggest fight of all time. If they rematch, and a lot of people say Conor doesn't deserve the rematch, he got smashed, whatever you want to say. If they rematch, it will break all the records, and it will be bigger than the first one. And Dana's completely aware of this. So Dana's going to sit down, have some halal chicken or whatever the fuck they're going to eat, and he's going to say, hey, listen, Khabib, what's the number? What do I have to hit to make this happen? If Khabib sticks to his guns, then this thing will be for the strap. The point of the conversation before, if Dustin Poirier wins, great story. Really, really great story. The redemption, Poirier is a complete class act. Complete class act. But like I said, if Poirier wins and gets the actual strap, well, boy, oh boy. We had another champion who's very good in the cage, but boring as fuck on the mic. That is the point that I'm trying to make here. Now, let's look at the chat, see what they have to say about the situation. Conor versus Khabib, July 2022. Dustin puts himself to sleep. What the fuck? Is that true? Yes, oh, Conor agrees. J-Tard's in the house, is MMA super fan. I want to see Conor versus Tony's insane craze. You know what? If you're a Conor fan, the fight looks pretty good, right? You would like to see that right now. Tony needs to get a win. He needs to get a win, and who knows what's next for Tony Ferguson. I still think Tony Ferguson's got something. Sonosi Dono. Let's see. Hold on a second. Did that come in? Let's play it now. That might have got caught in the shuffle here. I apologize. So let's just do this. There we go. Sonosi got you, buddy. Sorry about that.
Wonderful.
Let's see what Sonosi got.
Hardcore gatekeeping fans need to face reality. Casuals are how we get those record number PPV like McGregor versus Khabib. They get cater the most, and I think welterweights have the most personalities potentially.
Here's the problem. Everyone likes to shit on the casual, right? Everyone...
Wonderful.
I'll get to that point in a second.
Khabib gonna pull out the $100 million line like that guy did in that movie SWAT?
Yes, he will. Yes, he will. He already said $100 million would get anyone to fight, right? Khabib will be offered a lot of money. Without casuals in a sport of MMA or in any sport, without casuals, there is no sport. You have to remember this. These people are very, very important in growing something that you love. If there's something that you want to see and you want these fighters to make big bucks, you want any of these athletes in any sport to do well, well, you need the casual fan. So what I'm saying is this. You have to market to everybody. By just marketing to hardcore MMA fans, it's the same as people saying bands sold out. Well, if a band doesn't sell out, then chances are that band, you won't be able to see as much of that band as you want to see. I don't understand why people, human beings, just want everything for themselves and don't want to share. Makes no fucking sense. Makes no sense. Yes, you're a casual. You're a casual. Let's point fingers and just talk down on people. Casual. I want the UFC to be like this little bubble. I want it to be this little minute organization that never grows. It's all mine. Come on. Let's get with the program here. We're talking about trying to make this sport better. We're trying to make it cater to a bunch of fans, not just one group of people. So fucking get out from under your rock. Grow the fuck up.
It's like people who they want MMA and they want the UFC to be like the biggest and the best, but they don't want to do anything to make that happen.
It's ridiculous. Listen, I'm a Conor fan. You're a Khabib fan. You're an Adesanya fan. You're a lasagna fan. You're a fucking Stipe Miocic fan. Whatever fan you are, we're all fans, right? That's what it comes down to. It's a melting pot. We all argue with each other. We debate, but it's fun. To just say, no, I want all my champs to be fucking boring on the mic because you have to respect these guys. They go through a lot. No, that's not the fucking case, you fucking knuckleheads. It's not the case. It's not how it works. It's not how business works. Without the UFC doing well, fighters don't get paid. Without fighters getting paid and the UFC not doing, we're not going to get any more fights. It is, I mean, sometimes I feel like I help you guys out a little bit too much. You must donate more for this intelligence. All right, back into the story, Jess.
Okay. No, that's that story. So basically, the article tried to like headline it as if it was for the Contender.
Yes.
But Khabib is implying as if it's going to be for the actual title holder.
Okay.
So there's that.
All right. I'm confused. When is this dinner? I can't wait for this dinner.
They said it was supposed to be coming up here pretty quick. I don't know what the fuck's going on, honestly.
I see a lot of lasagna comments, and people are not big fans of lasagna. And listen, lasagna out of an Italian dish may be one of the worst. Too much ricotta. You can't put too much of the ricotta.
Oh, I love lasagna.
Yeah, but too much ricotta inside the lasagna sometimes ruins the lasagna.
But I do make the best lasagna.
I think ravioli is a better alternative than lasagna. But you have to have a good sauce.
I make good sauce.
Okay. Anyway, let's go back into the news. And I mean, what the fucking hell? The show went by way too fast. So hopefully we get a couple of saves tonight. Next story, please.
All right. So MMA Awards that just recently happened. MMA's 2020 Breakout, Comeback, and Performance of the Year Awards.
How is this man not Fighter of the Year? Well, we discussed it before because of the timeline of, I guess, where they're judging this. Then Israel Lasagna wins. But Kevin Holland of 2020 is the guy. Him and Figueiredo.
Well, Kevin Holland did make Breakthrough Fighter of the Year, which is still pretty good accomplishment if you think about it. And then you've got Adesanya making the Fighter of the Year. He also made another one. Let me look it up real quick. He had 2 awards.
This guy's the truth. This guy's the future, man. If this guy can hold it together, he's great on the mic. He's charismatic. He's got everything. He's literally the full package. He's exciting to watch. He's good on the ground. He's great on the feet. Love this guy. This is my guy, man. This is the dude. This is the dude, man. This 2021 looks very bright. He fought 5 times this year. No foogs given. This guy's great. He needs to keep winning.
I'm going to drop a link on the website here. You just go and click the link real quick so I can show you what I'm seeing. So we can go through the people who won awards this year. So Fighter of the Year, we already know Israel Adesanya takes the win on that one. I'm not going to fucking complain because I fucking love the guy. It's like a biased opinion. I think he had a great year. I think he did excellent right there, Ross. Excellent defending, and I have no complaints about him getting Fighter of the Year.
All right, so these are the guys?
Yep. Upset of the Year, we've got Alexander Volkanovski. Jorge Masvidal takes Breakthrough Fighter of the Year. What?
Volkanovski Max? That was the upset of the year?
That's what it looks like. I think if you click it, it can actually... oh, no, it doesn't show you. So it's just...
Wait, how is like Sijara Eubanks... Wasn't like the biggest... does that not fall under the window?
I don't know.
That Eubanks fight. She fought that broad where she was like a major underdog.
I guess maybe because he fought him twice. I don't really know.
Shanna Dobson. Yeah, like what the fuck? Wait, hold on. I'm confused.
Perhaps they're looking at the fact that he fought him twice and he won both times. I don't know.
Or because it was for a belt.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Who am I talking about here? Oh, yeah, Dobson. Dobson it was. I apologize. Yeah, Dobson. That fight. That fight should have been upset of the year. But when did that fall? When did it happen? Was that in the window of this award?
I don't know.
Who was on the list of upset of the year? Does it say here? What the fuck kind of website is this?
No, they don't have who was the potential votes. They're just showing the winners.
Man, oh man.
So Masvidal takes Breakthrough Fighter of the Year. Analyst of the Year goes to Daniel Cormier.
How is Masvidal Breakthrough Fighter of the Year?
Because he won the BMF belt and then he knocked out Askren the way he did. And
Breakthrough Fighter of the Year?
Yeah, I can kind of see why they did it.
What?
I can kind of see it.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then he also got Knockout of the Year over Ben Askren.
I get that. I mean.
Yep. Oh, International Fighter of the Year. That's the other one Izzy got. International Fighter of the Year.
Okay. Fight
of the Year was Weili Zhang and Joanna Jacek, which was interesting.
I agree with that.
Very interesting because there were a lot of great fights this year, and I'm shocked that that's the one that they.
But that's one. Think about it. We've seen amazing fights. We may have even seen better fights than that, but that one sticks in your head. Yeah, like it's stuck in your head. It was a fantastic brawl. Loved it, and Joanna's face afterwards. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Obviously, Dana White got leading man. Who else would? Comeback of the Year, Stipe Miocic. Now, I told you a little this morning. I don't know.
I kind of get it.
I don't know.
I get it.
UFC obviously won Best Promotion. Submission of the Year, Ben Askren gets submitted by none other than Moss. Actually, it looks like that. No, that was Maia Ben Askren.
Yeah, it was the Maia fight. Yeah.
Submission of the Year.
But that's the submission of the year, huh?
Yeah. Yep.
Wait, hold on a second. Didn't we see like We've seen some great submissions.
That's what
the
I'm
one.
saying. But I think because they did it from January 2019 to July 2020, like everything got fucked up. So all the great shit we saw happen this year, like they pulled a lot of stuff from 2019. So I don't know. Maybe it is the timing. Maybe the fact that they did it for the last year and a half. And they didn't even count the last half of this year for these awards.
Oh, that's
Wonderful.
I don't know about that one.
Hell yeah, make UFC great again. Casual 2021. Let's kick off a tournament with Conor, Masvidal, CM Punk, Brock Lesnar, KHAMZAT, the Diaz brothers, and Logan Paul.
Oh, yes.
Hashtag log gang 4leaf.
There you
Also,
go.
let's not forget that Epstein didn't kill himself.
He didn't, right? That's what they say. Thank you.
I'm with you. I'm with you. A lot of you guys, like, the awards kind of suck because they didn't count the last half of this year for these awards.
I'm confused. Why is it not the actual year? Like, it doesn't. It says Fighter of the Year, right? This is the awards, Fighter of the Year. So why the fuck is it not January to December?
It's January to July of this year. So it's
So
like the
dumb.
first half of this year. Yeah.
It's really confusing.
It's fucked up. Really, they should do January to December, like you said, but
Yeah, I don't like this. And by the way, ARIEL Helwani is a great journalist, but let someone else win for God's sakes.
well, I mean, he's still grinding. You gotta respect the fact that
but
he's still.
give it to someone else. Come on.
He just keeps going up.
If you're gonna give submissions of the year to Damian Maia, right? Damian Maia, like, oh my God, he had an amazing submission. Like, what a shock against a guy that's completely overrated. And yes, he's a ground guy as well. But what a shock! What a shock! ARIEL Helwani, journalist, just give it to someone else. Come on.
Who are they gonna give it to? Mark Ramundi?
Give it to that girl that looks like Marilyn Manson. Give it to
Farrah
her.
Hannon?
Yeah, she deserves it. No, give it to
Give
fucking
it to Mike Bone.
Give it to the guy, Mr. First Question, John Morgan. Give it to that guy.
John Morgan would be a good one. Yeah.
He's the real deal, man. Fat Morgan, man. Johnny Fat First Question Morgan. Give it to that guy.
Female Fighter of the Year went to Nunes.
I mean, yeah.
Gaethje's coach won Coach of the Year, Moss. What do you think about that?
Yeah, he did a great job until they met Khabib and right out the window.
Referee of the Year was Herbivore D.
Hold on a second. I got an argument.
Wonderful.
But Jorge lost in July.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they took... Well, this goes to July 2020. So, anything that happened after, like, I guess July 1st or August 1st, they didn't even count for these awards. Like, the whole last half of the year,
This is
they
just
didn't
like...
even count.
They eeny, meeny, miny, mowed this. Why would he get Coach of the Year? Shouldn't Izzy's coach get Coach of the Year since... I mean, Izzy won fucking Fighter of the Year. Hey, Coach of the Year. Let's not give it to Izzy. Like, what? Who else is this guy coach? I don't even know who else he
Doesn't
coaches.
he coach Cub Swanson? No, not this coach. Not Izzy's coach. Doesn't he coach Cub Swanson?
No. Izzy's coach is he's an Aussie, no? Or New Zealand? That's where he's from. But that gym promoted and had Volkanovski too. Why isn't Izzy's coach? You got Upset of the Year. You got Izzy as Fighter of the Year. Izzy also was what? What else on this fucking thing?
No, just two things.
International
Fighter of the Year.
And yeah, his coach doesn't win, right?
And then you got Herbivore Dean as the referee. Personality of the Year obviously went to Joe Rogan, as well as Best MMA Programming, Joe Rogan. But that was expected. MMA Media Source of the Year. I don't know who the fuck this is.
Okay, where is it? Where are we looking?
The Media Source of the Year. I can't tell by the face or who the fuck is on that picture who won that.
I can't even find it.
It's right in the middle, Moss. MMA Media Source of the Year.
Okay. That's I don't know who the hell that is. Let's do some research here.
And then Dustin Poirier gets the participation trophy for Fighting Spirit of the Year.
That's that person.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Media Source. Yeah, who is that?
I can't even see what's on her mic.
It's red. Imagine Bloody Elbow. Fucking vomit all over the place. Can't possibly be Bloody Elbow. Yeah, I don't know. Nor do I care, to be honest. We should be there. Why are we not on any list?
Poirier gets Fighting Spirit of the Year.
Fighting Spirit. That's the participation award.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Fighting Spirit Poirier. My fighting spirit. Imagine you walk away. You walk away with fighting spirit.
Well, at least he walked away with something.
Yeah.
I would have chosen a lot of different fighters for these awards, but like I said, guys, they didn't even count the last half of 2020 for these awards.
So Buckley wouldn't be on here.
No.
Knockout.
Anything that happened after July, is not even being
So
counted.
Buckley would roll over to next year.
Yeah, I'm assuming next year they're going to go all the way till December of next year, and then they're going to count August 2020 to December 2021 is what my assumptions are, and then they'll be back on track after that.
So weird. Yeah. All right. So there's your fighting awards. By the way, they can go shove their awards up their ass. The fact that the MMA holes don't get respect and the credit that they deserve to be at least being nominated for one of these fugazi media things. I mean, let's be honest. We are the greatest MMA show in the fucking world. Blasphemy. Not blasphemy.
Wonderful.
I mean, I don't know what to call it, but anyway, Uncle Chrome.
Trevor also trains Rose and Usman now too.
Oh, he does? Rose and Usman? Well, Usman looks good. I'd still would, even with those two, I would still give it to fucking Izzy's guy.
We need a clock, Moss.
All right, here we go. You ready, friends? Let's save the show. All right, we need some heroes. The last Monday show before the new year. 4 minutes on the clock. No time. Wait, hold on a second.
There's actually 5 minutes on the clock. What are you doing?
Let me stop this for a second here. Let me do this again. You know what to do. Okay. Jesse, you want to go late tonight?
Yes. I'm dancing.
What?
Yes.
You are an adult. The yes is a kid thing. Because I'm wearing a kid shirt does not mean
By
you
the
can act
way-
like a kid. Oh, shit!
You make him lose the fight terribly inside of the cage. You make him spread his ass cheeks. Now you enter his backstage.
The fighter of the year.
And you fill it with your rage.
Come on.
Style bender, one fight. Izzy is inside COSTA. Izzy is inside COSTA.
MMA holes need to make award show. Save the show 2020.
Whoop, whoop.
Thank you,
5
Sonosi.
minutes.
Appreciate that.
Wonderful.
Appreciate that. So, yes, we'll add 5 to the clock. Thank you so much, Sonosi, the studio namer. You are wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful,
And thank
wonderful.
God we got to see that donation before the year is up because he is the fighter of the year. Yo, get in the time machine.
Got a smartphone
And I need a time machine. Uncle Chrome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Jackie, you punk ass white boy. Come here and tell me that if I fuck you in your ass, you punk white boy. You faggot. You can't touch me, you're not man enough. I eat your asshole alive, you bitch. Fuck you, you hoe. Come and say to my face, fuck you, ass for everybody. You bitch. Come on, you bitch. You scared coward. You're not man enough to fuck with me. You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch. Look at you scared now, you hoe. Scared like a little white pussy. Scared of the real man. I'll fuck you till you love me.
Oh, my goodness.
Save the fucking show.
Save
Yeah,
the fucking
baby.
show.
Yes.
25 minutes.
Wonderful.
Yes, that's right. Every donation pisses off the haters out there, so thank you so much. I like to drink. Actually, this is a frozen cup of your tears, the people that do not like to support this show. But thank you so much to Uncle Chrome for being
Wonderful.
wonderful, wonderful. Yes, baby. Happy New Year. Look at that. Look, see that? Roberto!
Michael Anzalone! Anzalone! Michael Anzalone! Watch out, here he comes with the wrench friend. Heart and soul of the holes, Mrs. Steely girlfriend. Time out, trolls. Welcome to the dead end. Cock so big that you can't even comprehend. Bust and groan, making bitches moan on the timestamp throne while the chat room's stoned. Hold up! Save the show for the tales will be told about Michael Anzalone.
Roberto!
Save the show. The king will be dethroned January 23. Fighting spirit of the year for the upset.
Fighting spirit of the year for the upset.
Could you imagine the fighting spirit
That's
takes
what we
out
all
Conor?
have to put in the chat if he does win. Fighting spirit of the year.
If Dustin Poirier, he deserves an emoji on our main channel for sure. We have to make the fighting spirit emoji, right? Dustin Poirier.
Yes.
Thank you so much to Roberto, Uncle Chrome, Sonosi, everyone that has donated. We have 1 minute left in the save. Will you be a hero at the end?
Hero.
Back to back! Back to back! Yes!
Anzalone! Michael Anzalone! Anzalone! Michael Anzalone! Watch out, here he comes with the wrench friend, heart and soul of the holes, Mrs. Lee girlfriend. Time out, trolls. Welcome to the dead end. Cock so big that you can't even comprehend. Bust and groan, making bitches moan on the timestamp throne while the chat room's stoned. Hold up! Save the show for the tales will be told about Michael Anzalone.
Oh shit, the MMAs are making it rain.
Moss and JBH today and I celebrate our 25th wedding anniversary together. Moss and JBH, can you please check out the website? Thank you. I love you and heart, revolving hearts, kiss mark, kiss mark.
Happy
cheers,
anniversary to you
clinking
guys.
glasses, champagne bottle, save the show, smiley face.
Okay. Thank you, Chris H. and Mike H. and H. Happy anniversary. The time is up.
Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary, guys. We love you. And hopefully, I'm going to vomit. Okay.
Ew.
Hopefully you're wonderful, wonderful. Oh my God. We got more after the buzzer, but let's count it. Come on.
Get loud, MMA holes in the crowd.
Come on, get loud.
MMA holes in the crowd.
D-Rest.
MMA holes in the crowd. Yeah. MMA holes in the crowd. MMA holes in the crowd.
What up, D-Rest? What?
Kevin wasn't in the chat at all, but he'll be coming, so here's his mutual call money. Save the show.
Thank you for the super chat. D-Rest
Oh, that's a good one.
is donating for Kevin's call. I think 6 is way
His
too low.
mooch your call money.
All right, we have some in queue. Let's count them up, guys. It's freaking the end of 2020, for God's sakes. If you could...
Gonna smash. Gonna smash.
I'm gonna beat
We're
everybody.
partying tonight, friends!
I'm gonna finish everybody. I'm gonna finish everybody. I'm gonna finish everybody. I'm gonna finish everybody. I'm gonna finish everybody.
I gotta
Yes!
smash everybody.
Oh, wow.
We're going late tonight, friends.
Save.
Save.
Thank you, Uncle Champ.
We're on
Thank you,
hour
Uncle
20.
Champ. All right, we got one more coming in over here. And thank you so much for the saves. You are all wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Another one, Vlad! We're taking some phone calls tonight. What?
Anzalone! Anzalone! Michael Anzalone!
Drop them in the chat.
Anzalone! Michael Anzalone! Watch out, here he comes with the wrench friend, heart and soul of the holes, Mrs. Steely girlfriend. Time out, trolls. Welcome to the dead end. Cock so big that you can't even comprehend. Bust and groan, making bitches moan on the timestamp throne while the chat room's stoned. Hold up! Save the show for the tale to be told about Michael Anzalone.
The GOAT.
Save show.
An hour and 40 minutes, Moss.
Hour, 40 minutes, and one more in queue. Let's let that one play real quick. We will take the phone calls, and thank you so much once again to the community. You are all
Wonderful, wonderful.
wonderful, wonderful. Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Wowzers.
That's awesome. You ready to party tonight?
New Year's, our last MMA Holes hour of the year, Moss.
This is exciting. And we have one freeze already, so the stream should go smooth,
Don't
right?
jinx.
Knock on wood.
Don't jinx.
Here's the
things,
final
Moss.
donation coming in over here.
Wonderful, wonderful.
DVSV.
Wonderful penis thing, there are hairs on balls. It sounds like that monkey Bobo. No. Ninjas are here. Hey, let's go fighting. Important thing, protect my balls. I am a badass, so let's fighting love. Let's fighting love.
Let's Fighting Love. I feel like this is a song.
I don't know the song. How much time do I put on the clock?
140.
140. So an
So I
hour,
have
40
a,
minutes.
a proposal, Moss.
Yes, you gonna propose to me?
This time it's my turn. I say let everybody call, and then if someone's calling in multiple times, like if they called in already, skip them, let other people call, and then let them come in twice.
All right, hold on a second. Sean Yahtzee. Thank you for the dono. What did you say?
So if someone calls and takes up the time, whatever, and then they hang up and they try calling back literally like 2 minutes later or whatever, just skip them.
Okay.
And let new people call in, because last week we had like 3 people who wanted to get in and couldn't because we had repetitive calls from people. So
you do realize it's not going to stop them, though.
Well, I'm saying if they call and you answer and you find out it's someone who's already spoken, just hang up and let new people call before you.
I'm fine with that. You ready to talk? This is the last time you're going to be able to get your words heard before the end of 2020. So call us up. We're going to open up the phone lines after we play this little funky song over here, and let's chat, man. We have a lot to talk about. The MMA Awards, who you would like to see instead of these people, or do you agree with this? We're going to talk about Conor, Dustin. Let's get into the nitty gritty, man. Who's going to win that fight? Would you like to see Conor? Would you like to see Dustin? What kind of champ would either guy make? If Conor gets the belt back, if Dustin goes from interim to full-time champion, it's going to be interesting stuff. We're going to play the song. We'll be back in a second. Jess, you fired up?
I'm fired up, Moss, but I really got to pee.
Okay.
Hello, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
What's up, Jesse and Chris? It's Drunk Savage.
No way!
Drunk Savage. What's up, Jesse and Chris? It's Drunk Savage.
I can't believe you're calling right now. Drunk Savage, what's on your mind?
Not much.
Wonderful, wonderful.
I have a respect for everybody in the chat.
MMA Holes.
Vlad's one of them. Kevin from Chicago. AMH, I mean the knitter.
I'm just enjoying this.
I can hear you.
Hi, this is Billy.
We have Sean Hart.
Hey there. What's up, man?
What's up, Pulse?
Oh, it's Justin Jr.
Fuck you, Cole.
So
Gaia Lord.
RX.
Mark Rowe, Heavy Biker Rowe, Indy Russ, Sean Man, Vigo, Big Bob, Basically Dragon White, Nick C, Vigo South Country Down, Shannon Stewart, Rogelio, Ben Simmons, VC 2.0, Peter Phillies,
Jeremiah. Hey, Lee W. Michelangelo. MMA Holes. Man, what a wonderful, wonderful community.
Wonderful.
Oh, I feel it. I feel good. I feel sexy. I feel swole. He said later slap this.
I like biting your shoulder.
I know. I had to go to the bathroom and wipe your face off my shoulder, too.
What?
Nah, that's all right. I still love you, Jesse. You're the best.
I spit on you.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. Let's get ready to open up the phone lines, and thank you so much for the generosity. The people spending their stimulus checks on the MMA Holes is wonderful.
Wonderful.
All right, here we go. Let's get this popping here. Get the settings taken care of, and get ready to do this. And who knows? Maybe what would be nice is imagine like V-neck called in, right? V-neck. What about V-neck?
Why would V-neck call in?
Wow, Mike, if you're watching this, did you just see that face that Jesse? She's like, I don't want to talk to that fag.
That was not the face. Don't even imply that. You just like to put me in a bad light.
Well, I am. Should I replay the face?
That was my why would he face.
Okay. Anyway, that would be some crazy stuff. OGs
You should be ashamed of yourself for constantly trying to put me in a bad light.
I don't have to do anything.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I'm just. Listen, calm down, Jesse. Just calm yourself. Don't put your panties in a bundle. Let's get the phone lines open. Here we go. Okay. You are breathing heavy, girl.
Okay.
The pregnancy has been having her breathing extra heavy lately. But it's okay. You sound like Darth Vader.
Your child's going to come out sounding like Darth Vader.
Okay, where's the fucking phone lines over here?
Come on, Moss.
Do you see it? I don't.
You're scrolling too fast, that's why.
There we go. Nice. Okay, let's open them up. So the great news, I won't have to do this. I don't know the password. It was changed.
You do know the password.
So the great news is I don't have to fumble through the phone lines. We're going back on the main channel very soon. Next week, actually Friday, we'll be back on the main channel, and that's pretty wonderful. Wonderful. Okay. Alrighty.
Oh, yes.
Here we go.
Aunt Nicole's in the chat. What's up, Aunt Nicole? Blame Canada, maybe. Wonderful. Phone is ringing.
All right, gotcha. 516-522-0267. Give us a call.
Don't forget to start the clock. Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's the name? What's on your mind?
I made it. The Grinch is here.
How you doing?
Can you believe it?
Believe what?
I'm the first one in. That's what. I gotta say, Fighter of the Year. How could it not be Khabib Nurmagomedov beating Justin Gaethje? Everything on the line. That is Fighter of the Year.
Because
Justin Gaethje is a proven champion in a major organization, World Series of Fighting. Big momentum, calling off that domination of Tony Ferguson. That is Fighter of the Year.
Okay, so I'll explain. You asked the question. I'm going to answer it real quick. Because of the dates, right? When did Gaethje fight Khabib? It fell after their counting, right? So what date was that? I don't remember what date that was.
I think that was in...
Does that fall in the...
No, that was after.
It was after, yeah. So this Fighter of the Year thing got all screwed up by the dates. It's January to July of 2020. January 2019 to July 2020.
Okay, but I'm not going off the MMA awards. They're a joke. I'm going to go on my awards.
But
my
next year, Khabib could win.
Okay, in my list, it goes Khabib and honorable mention. No one's talking about Jan Blachowicz. He should be right up there for Fighter of the Year with anybody. He got 2 knockout wins. He was big underdogs in both. Corey Anderson, people like to clown on Corey Anderson. Corey Anderson was coming off a domination of Glover Teixeira. This is Glover Teixeira, who's now the #1 contender at 205. He dominated him. Corey Anderson is no joke. The dude, he knows how to fight. He's got a high pace. Completely starched him. Then he goes and knocks out Dominic Reyes, another big underdog. Dominic Reyes was just coming off the fight of his life. People thought he beat John Jones. So Jan Blachowicz is right up there for Fighter of the Year. Stipe Miocic, comeback of the year, knocking out Cormier after getting knocked out. Heavyweight title on the line, GOAT status on the line. Huge win. He's honorable mention. Other than, I got to throw Figueiredo up there. Even though the competition may be not as stiff, just those back-to-back title wins, that's huge. You got to throw him in the mix. Israel Adesanya, I'm sorry, but I'm just not on the hype train based off Paulo Costa. He was getting beat up in Ultimate Fighter Brazil. Ricky Martin wannabe, he's garbage. And then he had that dud with Yo Romero, the statue fight. This dude is no way the Fighter of the Year. Khabib, Stipe, Jan Blachowicz, Figueiredo. And as far as casual status, the casual thing, none of that money goes in our pockets. If Charles Oliveira is champion, so be it. The best deserve to be the champion, not who talks the best, who brings in the casuals, blah, blah, blah. The best deserve it.
Okay. All right, so Kevin doesn't care about business. He just thinks money grows on trees. Like money just pops out of nowhere, and the UFC does not need a casual fan because the casuals don't buy pay-per-views. Hate to break it to you, but more of the casuals buy the pay-per-views than the hardcore fans. Hardcore fans find it on specialty websites. Casuals are the ones that are actually paying the $70 for the most part.
Yep.
So, and then
Kevin could be like one of those fans that was previously mentioned that just like they want everything for the UFC, but they don't want the UFC to do anything to help them grow.
Yeah, it's have your cake and eat it, right? That's how it works. And when it comes to the Jan Blachowicz, yes, a very good job, but come on, what are we doing here? Jan got given a belt. Like, it was just there, right? They're going to say the same thing about Conor. If Conor wins this belt and Khabib vacates it, they're going to say the same fucking thing about Conor. In fact, Kevin from Chicago will probably, he will be leading that march, saying, if you know, I'm trying to do my Kevin. He's gonna be saying like Khabib, if he was still there, he'd be the champ. Conor just got a vacated belt, blah blah blah, and you can't even say that because you're defending Jan Blachowicz.
Well, I don't understand, Kevin. You just said none of that money goes into your pocket. It's not about the money going into the fans' pocket, though. Like I don't understand what you're missing. Like why it's not sinking in. It has nothing to do with the UFC's money going into the fans' pocket. The UFC needs that money from the casual fans, from the new fans, to continue growing and being the best of the best. And I think you're kind of missing the point.
He's the guy that the band sold out. He's like, the band sold out. You know, like he's one of them. And listen, the band's got to sold out to stay alive. These organizations, these companies, these sports, you may not want them to appeal to casuals, but at the same time, if you want to see that product, they have to thrive.
And you once again missed it. You said the best fighter deserves to be champion, not who brings in the most money. That's not the point. It's who brings in the most fans, the most new fans. Even if you're an old fan, if you're still watching MMA, if you've been watching it for years, we're talking about what is going to be marketable enough to bring in new fans and help the UFC grow. It's not all about the money, and this is what you're not understanding. Like, you're not wrapping your hand. It is about the money, but it's not fully. It's about bringing in new fans. The only way the UFC grows is with a new fan base.
Here's
growing fan base.
The best advice I can give you, Kevin. When you watch this show, I want you to sit close to the wall. Have the wall very close to you. This way, when our logic goes over your head, it bounces off the wall. You can kind of grab it. Because if the wall's too far behind you, it's just too much work to go back there and find, the truth. So just keep the wall nice and close to you. Okay, thank you. 516-522-0267. Okay. Let's play this.
Wonderful.
Magic Johnson once said there isn't an A in team, but there is one in HIV.
That's true. All right, 516-522-0267. Give us a call. We'd love to speak to you, chat about anything tonight. 2020. Whoa. Oh, shit. We got some boobies. Yeah. Hey,
I can see your underwear. Put your boobies in the air. Flapping like I just don't care. Can I lick your pubic hair? Snap a picture, time to share. Took my meat vision impaired. Filthy mind, I need a prayer. Pervert cameraman, beware. Pervert cameraman, show them tits. Pervert cameraman, $10 tip. Pervert cameraman, Ariane Celeste. Pervert cameraman, show them breast boobies.
Oh my God.
Happy 25th wedding anniversary to Anne and Mike. Congratulations.
Happy anniversary, guys.
They are wonderful.
Wonderful.
Uncle Chrome.
Izzy beat Silva, Gastelum, Whitaker, Romero and Costa since January of last year.
Yes. So yeah, when you look at the time frame that they're counting, I get it. I thought like Kevin, casual thinking, it was January to December 2020. That's what I thought. But, then you're talking the Kevin Hollands and the Figueiredos, you throw them in the mix. Right now, Izzy makes sense. The time frame that they put in there, I can't really argue it. But, remember, keep the wall close to the back of your head. All right, 516-522-0267. Whoa.
832, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
My name is Cliff.
What's up, Cliff?
Nothing much. I'm actually writing a screenplay about a guy who every time he blinks, his life advances 1 minute.
Okay. And it sounds like a short movie.
Yeah, eventually he's going to die, pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Is this based off a true story?
God, I hope not. That'd be scary.
Yeah, it would.
Based on a true story. Man lives 15 minutes. Okay. Anything else? What was his name again?
Cliff.
Yes, Cliff.
Yeah, I called in about like 2 weeks ago, and you gave me some advice about my job.
Well, that wasn't Cliff, though. That was someone
Cliff.
else.
That was
Cliff,
yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Cliff, you sound so much like someone else. Yes, what happened?
I got fired. Yeah, I got promptly fired.
He walked out. The advice you gave him to just walk out, he walked out.
Okay.
And now he got fired.
Well, good thing that stimulus check is coming. You're getting $2,000 that'll give you some time, right? Buy you some time. And then hopefully the advice line will be open up and I can give you some more advice. I don't know what to say.
Well, I appreciate the advice you've given me thus far.
Yes.
And you guys have a good rest of your night, all right?
You too,
You
Cliff.
too, Cliff.
Thank you. Very nice call.
Wonderful.
That's Cliff. 516-522-0267. I mean, he's got to call the advice line for that. It's not the advice. This is basically the MMA Holes Hour. New Year's Spectacular. Why is Blachowicz over here? Why did Kevin do this to me? Let's get her out of here. And why is McFarlane there either? All right. Let's just go away. There we go.
You have reached the MMA Holes phone lines. Please hold while we transfer you.
Wonderful.
716, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
What's up? It's Sonosi.
What's up, Sonosi?
Wonderful, you guys.
Wonderful.
We're wonderful. How you doing, man?
All right. It's been a pain in the ass year. You guys all know that.
Yeah. Everyone is going through some shite. But hey, it's over, right? Better times ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, full MMA awards, garbage. They need something to fix up. You guys should make your own awards, have community members vote for it. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, we should, right? We should take the bull by the horns and say, no, screw these awards. We're going to vote, and we're going to get it right.
Personally, I think the fighter of the year should have gone to. Okay, I'm not gonna say Izzy doesn't deserve it, but Khabib makes a good point. And if it was the whole year, Figgy may make a good point too, because he basically saved the pay-per-view.
Mm-hmm. But remember, I don't know, Sonosi, maybe you didn't hear Kevin's call, but yeah, it's the months that they're saying. They're saying January 2019 to.
Oh, I know how it works. It's still stupid.
All right. Oh, so you're saying it's got to be no matter what happens, pandemic, nothing, January to December every year. It's called the. What do they call this thing? The Year Awards?
The World MMA Awards.
Okay, but then this is Fighter of the Year. It's very confusing. So I can understand why people are making mistakes. It's not really Fighter of the Year. It's Fighter of
the Year and a Half. Fighter of the Year and a Half.
Fighter of the Year and a Half, yes.
Year and a half.
Makes total sense, right?
Anyway, if that whole stimulus check thing comes through, I still remember near March, April, so the Fukoff fighters are scary. I still remember the bid war between Roberto and fucking Chrome earlier that year.
The battle of the stimulus checks. I remember that, yeah. I do.
You'll get more of that shit if that happens. Some people will someone just the humor.
That would be wonderful. It really would. $2,000 for adults, $600 for kids or some shit like that. I don't know. Hopefully it helps people out.
Oh, so that means maybe Justin Jr. will throw some money your way.
Yeah, Justin Jr. should get $600, right? He falls under that.
If that counts.
Yeah, I think he should. But then he's the head of the house over there, so he should really get. He's 13 going on 47. Like he should be getting $2,000.
Yeah. Anyway,
yes.
Other than all that, it's been. This whole year, though, this show has been something that's kept my sanity, especially for the last couple of months. First couple of the months of the year where, most people lost their jobs and shit, so that was pain ass, which is why I was extremely active at first.
Mm-hmm.
Well, hilariously enough, you guys know, you guys basically I should have a tax return because of you guys.
It's true. Yes.
I see so much.
You should.
Thank you.
Whoa, hold on a second. Pale Monkey is a custom badge for 8 months strong on the main channel. Thank you, Pale Monkey. So, yeah, listen, like I said, if you're going to make big donations like you do, you've done the studio, 3 times now? The studio name?
4.
4 times. Oh, my God. Jesus Christ. 4 times. Yeah, put it on your business card. Write that shit off. No doubt.
Well, anyway, the only thing I got to say before I let myself go and you guys get more people to talk to, and hopefully some new people this time. Just the fact that we have this next 2 weeks coming up.
CBD.
Whoa, hold on a second.
CBD.
Sonosi, hold on. No, Roberto.
CBD.
There he comes. He's coming in hot.
CBD. It helps with healing process and inflammation and stuff like that. So you want to get these before or after the fight training and make your life a better place.
All right, Roberto, what you got?
Guys, maybe you guys should have yearly awards. Hater of the year, caller of the year, etc.
You know what's funny? I actually did find a company like a while back. I think it was like a year ago, that makes like small little trophies for companies on the cheap. And like you can do things like that, something of the year, and then you can have it like kind of engraved on the trophy, and we can just send it out from the third party, so we don't have to send it ourselves, and they send it out to the people who won the awards.
It's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
You know, we vote for characters on this show. We should just screw the whole MMA thing and just vote for the characters. The characters sometimes
chatter of the year
completely take over all
top
the content.
Chatter. Yeah.
It's not a bad
Troll
idea.
of the year.
I mean, we got a belt for our Pick'em League, for God's sakes. Might as well just do trophies and belts for everything.
Nicest hole of the year.
Yeah. Nicest hole of the year. Possible. It's a possibility. Thank you, Roberto. Anyway, back to Sonosi.
That'd be awesome. Anyway, the last point I was getting to is I can't believe that this reminds me of the beginning of, I think, like March or April, where we had nothing to talk about for the most part. I mean, we have 2 weeks till something comes back, 3?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna go quick. We had a rougher run when it was we didn't know what was gonna happen with the pandemic, and we're not gonna see any fights. That was real tough. We know for a fact we're getting this pay-per-view. We know Conor's coming back, which is always something that fires everyone up. So I'm pumped, man. This little break in action is not necessarily a bad thing. We go right into Holloway versus Kattar, which is a firefight. So I'm very pumped up.
Too bad the Ryzen thing is midnight on the Thursday. Otherwise, that would be a fun thing to stream.
Yeah, Ryzen. Yeah, they do it every year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not no week shows this year. It's actually normal.
What I miss is PFL. PFL, this is the first year that they're not having their end of the year fights. I do miss that. Although Bare Knuckle is doing something. Oh, but that's not Super Bowl. Super Bowl weekend. They're not doing anything. So, yeah.
Yeah, no.
Oh, well.
Oh, well.
All right, Sonosi.
Well, it was nice talking to you guys. I'll see you guys in 2021 for phone calls at some point.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Sonosi, the studio man. This guy's done it 4 times. He literally renamed our studio 4 times. The Aunt and Uncle Studio. Sonosi's wonderful.
Wonderful.
All right, 516-522-0267. JBH. It's a little confusing, right? The MMA Awards. People don't understand. They're saying it's of the year, but it's not of the year. It's year and a half. It's a little strange, yet arousing, all at the same time.
Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Hey, you guys. How are you guys doing?
Wonderful. How's it going, Justin?
Yeah, I'm pretty good. How are you guys handling this 3-week break, first of all?
I find it refreshing, to be honest. Listen,
it's pretty nice.
I want fights every weekend. You know, it's more content for us, more carnage for us to watch. But I like this little regroup, plan out and see what's next kind of revamp thing. So I think this break is good for everybody. We were spoiled in 2020.
Yeah, I mean, we did have that month break in March and half of all of April or something. But are you guys going to be watching Ryzen 26?
That's what Sonosi was talking about. It will be on later. Probably not react, and I'll probably be too drunk, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, there is hello. All right, there is Tenshin. I believe Tenshin Nasukawa's fighting the kid that lost to Mayweather, and there's also Kai Asukara, a bunch of great Japanese talent on there.
Yeah, zero interest. I don't know. Do you have interest, Jess? Are you gonna watch that?
Yeah, I'll probably watch it.
Yeah.
Something to get me through the withdrawal.
I mean, I'm not into it. I don't know. It's especially the guy that just fought Mayweather. That guy was it was a mess. The guy was crying in his last fight. I don't know if I could go through that.
No, not his last fight. He's actually been on quite a win streak now.
Oh, has
it was
he?
actually an exhibition also, but
yeah.
I mean, it's still a blemish on his, I guess, reputation. Cry in front of the crowd.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, let's say it's a chat. Do you have interest in? I call it Risen, but Ryzen, whatever you want to call it.
Risen, Rising.
Yeah.
I'm assuming most of the chat will say no. I mean, mostly they watch UFC, Bellator, the major promotions.
Yeah.
But man, I get where you guys are going with somewhat where this what the UFC needs personality champions to grow. But did you know 2 of their pay-per-view events were top 10 as far as sales? And you guys are saying this was the year with the most boring champions.
Okay, so the reason why it's top, we said 2 of them are top 10 with sales. Is that what you're saying?
Yes, sir.
You know why the reasoning is of that?
Yeah, name, value, say whatever you want.
No, that's not it. It's no fans in the building. And with no fans in the building, people are forced to buy the pay-per-views. So there's
well, everyone knows crackstreams.com.
Yeah, it's not there anymore.
You also have to remember, Justin, this isn't talking about like, oh, did a pay-per-view hit top 10 this year or in previous years?
That's why those numbers are inflated.
We're talking in terms of what can make 2021 extremely exciting and better than any of the years. So if we have 2 top 10 pay-per-views this year, how do we get 3 or 4 next year?
Listen,
you know?
There are a lot of MMA fans that are very knowledgeable of the sport, and they want to shun the casual fan. We don't do that here on this channel. We make fun of you. We tease you a little bit. Both the hardcores and casuals get it over here. But to completely alienate the casual fan and alienate the entertainment aspect of the sport, you would be crippling the UFC.
Well, honestly, as far as me, I believe I went into the sport when I saw a good bout. I think a lot of the fans that went into the sport when they saw a good bout can vouch for this. Yeah, I don't think, yeah, you might need the personalities, but I don't think it's important. It's as important as you guys really think. I think.
How many UFC fights have you gone to?
I have gone to none.
Okay, I've been to a bunch, and being in the building for electrifying fighters and having either the Brazilian fans who have a huge following with a big Brazilian star, Conor McGregor with the Irish fans out there. It's such a euphoric experience to have these big personalities, the lead-ups, the fight weeks, the weigh-ins, all this stuff here. There is a huge juice to this. Buying merchandise, like these companies have to thrive. They have to make money to pay their fighters. So by saying that you don't need big personalities, you don't need any of that stuff, you were literally chopping the arms and legs off of this monster.
Yeah, I understand there. What'd you guys think of the MMA Awards? What'd you think of the ring card? I believe ring card women award in particular.
Hold on a second. Did we even look at the ring card? Hold on. I think we just skipped it, but I'll pull it up right now. Wow, Brittany? That throws me off. Why would Brittany?
I think they're judging it off popularity. In my opinion, I thought Brooklyn Wren, I believe the black ring card girl, did a much better job.
Yeah, but she looks like a horse. Let's be honest.
Stop saying that. No, she doesn't.
She looks. She needs a feedback.
Everyone.
Yeah.
Excuse me. What'd you say? Sorry. Everyone has their opinion.
Yeah.
I think they judge it off more, popularity and whatnot. I think they got it wrong.
That girl has an amazing body, Justin. Amazing body.
I agree. I would have gone with Brooklyn for the win anyway.
There was other girls. What about the fake Ariane Celeste? The one that looks like...
She's hot. She should have won.
She looks like a younger version of Ariane.
I think she came in... I think she just came in... I don't think she's been there for long. So
Brooklyn
maybe
needs a bag on her head. I am sorry, but Brooklyn's face, she looks like a totem pole.
But her body is smoking.
Her face looks like a totem pole character.
Well, there is such thing as butterface, but
yeah.
I guess everyone has their opinions.
True.
Man, how about Ben Askren being on the receiving end of submission of the year and knockout of the year? What a brutal year for this guy, or half year, whatever you call it. Well, I guess it's kind of weird the order they're doing in it. January 2019 to July 2020, but man, Ben Askren, receiving end of 2.
Yeah, he really got the chef. I can understand the knockout. The submission, I feel like we can make an argument for a ton more better submissions than that. Although it was amazing to see, how he got dominated. At the time, we were all saying, hey, Ben Askren might make some noise over there. And we were very much wrong.
Excuse me, sir, I actually wasn't. I was one of those who were kind of like, I don't know. I thought he'd get past Robbie Lawler. I picked I picked Jorge over Ben, kind of shaky on that one, got it right. And then I was super confident in Maya. I don't know, man. I mean, he was older. His striking isn't there. Okay, maybe you can become you can become a championship in one by having just great wrestling. Maybe you can become a Bellator champion by having just great wrestling. But, you know, if you want to become a UFC champion, you got to be good in the striking, the wrestling, or at least have some kind of base. You know, even Khabib, Usman, they have somewhat of striking, and, you know, just alluded to the fact.
Wait, hold on, Justin. Hold on 1 second. Hold that thought.
Jesus, we were talking earlier about the UFC not having many fighters with great personality. When half-out callers put me to sleep.
Ah, Chrome.
That's Uncle Chrome.
Yeah, Chrome, you never come in here and talk UFC. I mean, half the chat, I never hear him on the calls.
Yeah, he used to call a lot.
It's whatever.
Yeah, maybe we'll call tonight. So back to your point, Justin.
Well, that threw me off a little bit. I was saying, what was I saying? Nice one, Chrome. Man, that one threw me off.
How about you do this? How about you promote this this league that you're putting together? You have,
the tournament.
What's going on? Yeah, give yourself a plug here with this tournament that you're putting together.
Yeah, January 2nd, I believe, 7 p.m. Eastern time. I know the majority of your guys' chat doesn't watch UFC predictors, kind of two different audience. There's the entertainment and then predictors. But January 2nd, 7 p.m. Eastern time on my YouTube channel, the MMA Genie, I'll be streaming a bunch of predictors fights. You got MMA Prediction Guru fighting UFC Bro Picks, Mr. Arkansas, you guys versus Brandon K. You guys don't know Mr. Arkansas.
It's a bunch of nobody's and then me, right? Is that what we're saying?
Hold on, I'll get to that in a sec. But wow about this guy, Mr. Arkansas. I mean, this guy is the rabid dog of MMA. I believe he did a 56-hour live stream. Howard Stern. And I know you guys are up there too, but yeah, I also the fight before the co-main event. In my opinion, I put this in my top 3 fights. You've got Mystic Moss fighting Jay Smooth. I mean, the rivalry is set once and for all. But, yep. I mean, you've also got a bunch of open prelim fights. You got the Bulgarian Cowboy fighting Lock of the Night. Bunch of people on there.
It's going to be epic and fantastic. Justin Genie Jr. What's the YouTube channel?
The MMA Genie.
So if we type in the MMA Genie, it should pop up, right?
Yep, January 2nd, 7 p.m. Eastern time. But, I see a couple people in the chat. So,
yeah, they're falling asleep.
You guys appreciate all the shout-outs. Have a good day.
All right, thank you, Justin. There's the MMA Genie. Listen, we may laugh right now. We may fall asleep right now, but this young man has a bright future, and he has me fighting Jay Smooth on January 2nd, so tune in. All right.
Okay. All the people yawning and sleeping are going to be licking his ass in 2 years.
You're going to be licking his ass. What?
405, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Yeah. I'm calling to talk about the UFC, Kevin Holly, he's a really great fighter and all. He likes to punch people in the face. And when he gets up, he's a real stand-up guy. Also, Shayna Dobson, I really like her, She talks a lot, but she's a really good fighter. Also, Jan Blachowicz, whatever the fuck his name is, he's a really good guy too. And I also really like that Kelly Olynyk guy. He's a really good guy. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, Justin, that's the fuck you sound like when you talk.
Okay.
What's up, Chrome?
Thank you.
Jesus Christ. I'm over here trying to stay awake and shit. Jesus. Oh, my God.
Yeah, it wasn't doing it for you, huh?
Like, no one cares, Justin. Who the fuck's he talking about? Brooklyn Dodgers? Who the fuck them? I don't give a shit about them.
Yeah, he thought the Brooklyn Dodgers should be the ring girl of the year. All right, thank you.
Horse.
Okay, Chrome, thank you, man.
Wait, he has stuff to talk about. He's just making fun of Justin first. Don't hang up on him.
Okay, anything else?
Stay white.
Okay, I appreciate that. All right, there we go. I knew he was on his way out. Stay white.
Oh, my God.
Wonderful.
Fantastic advice. Kevin from Chicago.
Hi, I'm Kevin from Chicago. I like men, but I'm a virgin. I almost wasn't last week. I asked the male stripper if the rag smelled like chloroform, but I guess it didn't kick in fast enough because he ran away when Grandma walked into my basement room.
I tell you, Justin was saying, what do you do when you have a break like this and there's no UFC action? Bellator is taking a hiatus. PFL, no PFL. We got some signings, but no PFL to watch. These organizations are just lackluster. What are we going to do? We have the fights between the community. We have people going at it in our chat in our community, and this is the greatest combat sport in the world, the MMA holes. When there's no MMA, we got the MMA holes going at it. So thank you.
Wonderful.
All right.
516-522-0267.
Beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Scratches the itch.
801, you're live with the MMA holes. What's your name? What's on your mind? 801, you're live with the MMA holes. What is your name and what's on your mind?
Hi, JB. What's on my mind is I think the fighter of the year, without a doubt, is Khabib. Without a doubt.
Yeah.
And I see the best fighter, the best fighter,
Are you a top or a bottom? Let me ask you.
That's retired is George St. Pierre.
Yeah.
And if he came back, I know he would beat Izzy. And I see him and
what are you doing?
I believe him and
yeah.
Khabib would be would say that's the best fighter in the world.
Yeah, he is.
Pound for pound, without
Tell me
a
about
doubt.
yourself. Hold on, what's your
And I
name?
just want to wish
Hold on.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
Thank you.
And
Yes. Hold on a second. What is your name? You don't have to give me your full name, just your first name, please.
Or your chat username.
Or chat name.
Oh, it's Carl.
Hey, Carl. How you doing, Carl? You sound like a nice guy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. And where are you from, Carl?
I'm from Lehigh, Utah.
Oh, okay, Utah. How's the weather over there? Getting a little chilly, huh?
Yeah, pretty chilly.
Okay. And are you sipping?
No storm today.
No, sir. Are you sipping on anything? You having a good time tonight? What are we doing?
Yeah. I watch this all the time, and I've never got a call through yet.
This is the first time you're calling, right?
I love Moss. I love the JBH. I really think they're really awesome people, and
I like
they're
this guy.
really entertaining and fun to watch. And I just wanted to just at the end of the year, just tell everyone that
That's all right. We're here, man.
I really like you, Carl.
Yeah, you're like the new Drunk Savage, man. I'm into this. Can you call him more often?
Yeah, for sure. Like, awesome. I'm a professional MMA fighter myself. I turned professional when I was 25. I'll be 39 in February. But I had a pretty good run. Never made it to UFC or any really big shows, but I fought Utah, Idaho, Arizona, California. And I've always been I've always considered myself a number one.
You are number one. You're number one to me, buddy.
I could talk to this guy for all night.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been a UFC fan from when I went to Blockbuster 1998 or 5 and bought and rented the UFC one, and I became addicted. And my dad was a professional boxer, so he taught me to box, and so I got in a lot of fights when I was in high school, but not picking fights. I would stand up for people.
That's awesome. Are you a married man?
Am I what?
Are you married?
Oh, no.
No, okay. Do you like boys or girls?
Girls.
Okay, that's fine. No, listen, we got to ask this from our callers. What kind of women are you into?
Girls that are not really materialistic. Girls that like...
Wait, hold on. Carl, hold on 1 second. We have a donation coming in.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay.
Great fucking
Yeah,
call,
no
Carl.
problem.
Now cry to make it epic.
They want you to cry. You're not going to cry for us, are you?
No, I'm not gonna cry.
All
No, no.
It brings in the ratings, you know?
I keep interviewing Carl. I want to learn more.
Okay, so tell me what kind of women you're into.
Actually, I listen to Christian rock, Christian rap. I don't know if you ever heard of Lecrae or I'm not. I mean, yeah, I'm from Utah. I'm not a Mormon, but I like the lyrics in the songs.
Yeah.
You know, like a song can, have a really, really good beat, but it's all about the lyrics to me.
Yeah, I like the legs too.
And
Who's your favorite?
And I've gone through a lot in my life, and I've lost so many people from addictions and stuff, and I'm now 47 days sober, and I'm so excited. I'm ready to get back into shape. I mean, I used to be like really big and buff. I fought at 170 my first fight.
Wait, hold on.
I fought at 135. So,
Are you sober now? Are you? You said you're sober, right? What are you sober from?
Opiates,
Oh, wow.
alcohol.
Oh,
yeah.
so you did some hardcore stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's your
But-
favorite UFC fighter?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
And yeah. And I believe, I mean, when I was fighting, I wasn't doing it nearly as much because, I mean, I just love to just go to the mountains, throw some rocks in my backpack, and just run straight up the mountain. Like, I wouldn't get tired. Like, in a fight, I just would not get tired. Like, I had such great cardio, and I really want one more last fight. I really do, and I'm really trying to get in shape for a retirement fight.
So who would you, if you could pick one UFC fighter, you're saying you're a welterweight fighter, who would you fight from the UFC?
Who would I fight in the UFC?
Yeah.
I would like to fight. If I could fight anyone in the UFC, I would fight.
Wait, think about that for a second. We got a donation coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hold that thought.
Wonderful,
This is from Carl Savage. Okay, hold on.
I am the new and improved Drunk Savage. We did not need him anymore. It was time for him to be released. Will take his wrench and give it to me. My simping has been enough. And I have had enough overall. Said Drunk Savage. Accept him sober.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
I'd probably fight Colby Covington because I can't stand him.
Mm-hmm.
I know he's a tough guy.
He is.
But I could put on some pounds. I mean, and yeah, I hate the guy. But he's entertaining. It's all about money.
Yeah.
For most fighters,
How long have you been watching this channel?
I've been watching it for over a year now.
Oh, cool. That's awesome, man.
Yeah. When I can't go to the bar and watch the fight more, and so like I just listen to them with you guys, and you guys are so entertaining.
It's awesome.
You guys are so funny, and you guys are just an awesome couple. I just wish the best of you, and I wish the best in this new year for you guys. And you guys are just awesome people. Like,
appreciate that, man.
You guys have
Carl, real quick
personalities, and you're just a close guy, and JBH is awesome chick, and you're really lucky. And
thank you, Carl.
Yeah.
What's your name? What's your name in the chat?
In the chat, it's it's Allheart. My nickname's Carl Allheart.
Okay.
Is my nickname.
We'll look for you. We'll look for you in the chat. Carl Allheart, right?
Yeah, Allheart. Just one word.
Listen.
ALL and then heart.
Okay.
Just one word, Allheart.
So here's the deal, Carl. You sound like a great guy. When this call's over, jump in the chat, hang out with the people over there, and call in whenever you'd like. We'd love to speak to you more often.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome,
I will.
Carl. Thank you. Have a great night, all right?
Yeah, you guys have a great year, and I hope next year's gonna be better.
Yeah,
and I hope they can put on some really good fights.
Hell yeah, Carl.
So
You're the man, Carl. Okay? Keep that chin up.
you guys are too. I love
right.
you guys.
Thank
so take care, and God bless you guys.
Bye, Carl.
Okay, that's Carl. That's sober Carl.
Carl is such a good dude. I like him so much.
That's sober Carl. Thank you for calling in, and I have to hear.
I want to hear him calling again.
Yeah. He's been clean for how long?
42 days. But I was gonna say, because I know you were gonna like make a joke because of how he was talking. Sometimes like if you're like hard on things for a long time, it can have a permanent effect on your speech, even if you're sober. So,
Sober Carl. All right, thank you, Carl. Really nice. I actually seems like a nice guy. And by the way, drunk, we're joking. If you are watching, we're joking. Although you have some competition. 516-522-0267.
Drunk Savage has competition in Carl Savage now.
He calls up. He's like, "There's only one room for one."
Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Now, what were you talking about?
516-522-0267. We can't. You heard the rules.
We're going to get other people to call in who've been trying to call in for a long time. You're kind of being a little much now. Paul Simon says, "Wow, Carl is cool. I know he's a cool dude, actually. I know like Moss is like cracking jokes and stuff, but he's actually pretty cool." 281, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Hey, what's up? This is Martin.
Hey, Martin. How you doing?
I'm doing well.
Martin, could you hold on?
I'm doing as well as the guy with the name Martin.
Yes. Listen, Martin, just hold on 1 second.
Wonderful.
Okay, this is from Mr. Canada.
Carl Savage, bro, you have no idea who Drunk is and what he is to this channel. You clearly are ignorant or looking for attention, goof. Drunk's og up in this situation. Maybe quit playing Candy Crush in a unicorn outfit and get a fucking life. Don't diss my bro.
Whoa.
Wait a minute. He was... All right.
I think he actually really...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this guy is...
I don't think he was fucking around. I actually think... At first I thought he was, but I think that guy... He had his own story. But thank you, 2 joints. Martin, how you doing?
Yeah, and I don't think he was dissing, what's his name?
Drunk
at all.
Yeah, I don't think
he was just sharing his life story.
Yeah, at first I thought he was trolling. I did.
Because it's easy to mistake it for... Yeah, I can understand where you might think... Yeah, for sure.
No, that's sober Carl.
Imagine how he sounds drunk, though. Could you imagine, like, when he's just done, you know? Can you imagine? We need to get him... Well, no, we don't want to, we don't want him to drink. He's been sober for 45 days and many more to come. But, yeah.
Well, Carl,
back to the MMA.
Carl's in the chat right now. Go ahead, Martin.
Talking about people that, I shouldn't phrase it that way. But, so back to Tony Ferguson, I'm concerned again for this fighter.
Okay.
I've gone past him kidnapping his family. Hey, that happens once or twice to the best of us. I'm over, his, dismantling appliances because they're surveilling him. What he just said, I think, concerns me more than anything that he's ever said.
Mm-hmm.
And he said that Charles Oliveira broke in the first round.
Well, okay, I am not surprised that he would say something like this. Tony's got this pride, like after every fight, he's got a reason for why things happened. I get it. I get what he's doing. I'm a little concerned as well. We've stated this before. Hopefully I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm completely off on this. Hopefully you're off. Hopefully everyone that's concerned is off. And Tony's just Tony. Maybe this is just him. I do have my issues, though. Watching this man fight now, it does raise some red flags.
Well, I mean, he almost got his arm ripped off in the first round. And then he goes on to say that, the commentary was talking about him getting dominated.
Mm-hmm.
And he said to turn the volume down. And what was going on is that he was saving his energy because the people that thought that he was losing don't know jiu-jitsu.
Jess, what do you think about that?
I think Tony's just making excuses for the loss, to be honest. It kind of sucks to say it, but I think he's just making excuses.
He has a chance here.
See, well, that's...
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, isn't that the problem? That I don't think he's making excuses. I think he really believes it.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe he's just like super delusional. You know, he genuinely believes there were these like super explainable reasons for the loss. But at the end of the day, whether he believes it or not, it's still an excuse. So I don't know. Listen, I mean, the guy is off his rocker, so it wouldn't surprise me if you're right and he does believe it. Yeah, I don't know.
Seeing him dominated by Oliveira the way he was, like Oliveira, it looked like he was holding his son down. Like he really dominated him. You would think Oliveira would win 10 out of 10 times with the guy. So that raises some concerns. Maybe it's just a really bad matchup, but now this is 2 fights in a row that he's taken the L. He is older. He is 36 years old. He does speak in a weird manner, so I am concerned. Do I want him to bounce back? Of course. I said earlier in the stream that out of everyone at 155, if you pull Conor out of the equation, I'd rather see Tony win. Like, I would rather see him have the belt. He's interesting to me. But I don't know how much that's going to happen.
Gotcha. And last thing, hey, if Dustin beats McGregor, does Khabib stay retired?
Yes.
Yeah, we know the answer from Jess. She's been holding strong. At first, I said Khabib stays retired. Then I flipped my script and said Khabib is coming back. I'm trying to stick with that, but I am concerned. I think he may be. I think Jesse might be right on this. I probably should have stuck to my guns from the initial prediction.
Yeah, I mean, I hope Conor pulls it off because I think the Khabib comes back for Conor.
Mm-hmm.
But if Dustin wins, it's over.
That's
he retires.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you.
Unfortunate.
Why?
All right. Well,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I love you. All right. Thank you, Martin.
Take care, guys.
That's Martin.
I love you.
Yeah. So, yeah, he's right. Listen, I know people hit that like button, by the way. What are you doing? Hit the like button. We'd love to get to 150 likes. It's the hard truth here. If you want to see Khabib come back, I understand he smashed the chicken, yada, 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 but there's so many more reasons for him to come back for Conor than to rematch Dustin Poirier rather than he's a nice guy. What is he going to do? Beat Dustin again and throw another shirt on his back and say, hey, I donate to charity? Like, what's going to happen here? No, he's not going to come back for that. He's going to come back for GSP. GSP looks, by the way, I'm still not saying he's coming back, but GSP is shredded.
He's coming back, and JVH might be right.
You're not right. You're not right.
I said the only reason Khabib comes back is for GSP. I said that.
Look at him. He did a water fast for, 3 days? I mean, is that even humanly possible? Can you live 3 days of just water? But he's shredded, man. He is really shredded up. Maybe this is the conversation slipping under the radar. Maybe Dana White is having some secret alien conversations with weird-haired GSP, which I still believe he should be bald still. I don't know what's going on there. But, yeah, maybe that this is the deal. I don't buy it, though. I still think right here, it doesn't even say his weight, but I'm saying he's probably, 170-something, I'm going to say. Maybe 170-ish. That's what I'm going at.
Okay.
What are you rushing me along, Jess? What?
No, I didn't do anything.
Okay, what?
I just said okay. I can't say okay?
No, okay, what?
Okay, you said 170. I said okay.
No, I'm asking you, though. I was asking you, what do you think he's at right here?
Yeah, probably in the 170s. I don't know. Something like that.
Or is he at the okay weight? Yeah, 190. I mean, I'm going to say he's between high 170s, low 180s, I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to go with. He looks pretty trim here. But maybe he is 190. It's possible. I don't remember how tall he is. Maybe he is. He's pretty shredded up. Muscle carries a lot of weight. But, yeah, GSP's only coming back for 2 guys. Wonderful. That's it. And Khabib's coming back for 2 guys. GSP has to be at 155 or Conor McGregor. The money talks. 516-522-0267. Jesse, if you could take the phone lines, I'm going to take a piss.
Oh, God, please hurry. I have to pee so bad.
What the fuck? Why we...
Hurry up. Thank you. 516-522-0267. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
So you go.
Go. Just go. Like, don't... Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's on your mind?
Hang up on me, you bitch.
516-522-0267. Thanks for the call, Kevin. It will be at 165 catchweight. JBH call Carl. I don't know his number. Hey, weight cuts are scary. Yeah, they are scary. Does he fuck you good, honey? Sounds like someone I know in the chat. Uncle Champ says LOL. Ruben with LOL. Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA holes. What's the name? What's on your mind?
I like dope pussy.
You have dope pussy? Is that what he said? I have dope pussy? Is that what he said? Real Gamer, I believe GSP has been carefully positioning himself for the cut. 270, you're live with the MMA holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Hey, how you doing, Jess?
Wonderful, wonderful. How are you doing? Who is this?
I'm doing good. I'm gonna throw a scenario out there to you. What if they come to you and ask you to put your top 5 best MMA people you could think of, personalities to put on Survivor? Who would you put?
Whoa, that's a good question. Your top 5 MMA personalities to put on Survivor.
And it would have to be entertaining, you know. Here's some I would throw out there. I would throw like Nick Diaz, Tony Ferguson.
Yeah, it would have to be
Mayhem Miller, of course. Crazy Horse or Charles Bennett, whatever you want to call him. And I don't know who my 5th one would be.
Rampage.
Rampage?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that would be good. That would be good right there. That would be a hell of a Survivor.
Yeah, that'd be out of control. Yeah, Rampage Jackson would be great on that. Yeah, I would totally. But they're doing that Apprentice with Mighty Mouse and GSP. They're actually doing some sort of Apprentice.
The Survivor thing would have to be.
Mighty Mouse and GSP, them were terrible. I think I would rather have like Mayhem Miller, Nick Diaz, Tony Ferguson.
100%.
Put some nuts on there, you know.
Yeah, you would have to put like some weird dudes. I'm with you though.
Yeah, Diego Sanchez.
Yeah, Sanchez.
Yeah, you're great.
Wait, hold on. We got a donation coming in here. Give me one sec.
My name is Justin the Idiot. I spam the chat for attention, and on my live streams with 8 people watching I eat like the fat pig I am. Hee. The MMA coward. I also leech of a Bulgarian man. Can we all sign a petition to get Justin channel deleted?
Okay. That's terrible. Thank you for the call, man. And actually, that's actually a great question here. A lot of people in the chat are putting their Survivor Island, so I like that, man. Thanks for the call.
Hey, congratulations on the baby, guys.
Appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, that's a good question. I would watch that show. That donation was brutal. Jesus, Justin. That's what happens. Justin Jr. Fake Dono coming in here. Yeah, that's actually a good. Imagine that Survivor Island with MMA fighters.
You'd have to put like nuts on there.
Nuts? Yeah. There's some good. I would watch pretty much everyone. Rampage wouldn't last a day. He started eating the people. Okay, 664. You're live with the MMA holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Hey, it's Obed. Got it, TJ. I was just gonna say, man, the channel's getting a little bit weird with all these fucking weirdos coming on some bullshit.
Wait, where are you calling from?
But hey, I just wanted to say, what was that?
Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from TJ, Tijuana, Mexico.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I just looked at the number. How did you call in from Mexico? How'd you pull that off?
Well, I could call unlimited to Canada, U.S., and Mexico.
All right, that's awesome, man.
But yeah, I mean, I watch you guys' channel all the time, and I recently, I got married, so I don't go out to see fights, and it's pretty hard to see the fights over here in Mexico. But
wait, hold on. I apologize. Wait, hold on one second. We got a donation coming in. I apologize. Hold on a second.
Unknown donator is leading in the Hater of the Year Awards of 2021.
Speaking of Mexico, this is Roberto Hernandez. He's hanging out, I think, in Mexico, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you, Roberto. Back to the call. Sorry about that.
No, yeah, I just wanted to say I love you guys' channel, JBH. You're beautiful. You're a lucky man. And that's pretty much it.
Hey, thanks for the call. Appreciate your support.
Thank you.
Hey, but once again, man, your guys' channel is getting weird with all these fucking weirdos, man. I don't know if you guys could block them. I do look at you guys' channel, but it's just kind of annoying, you know?
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you guys a question. You guys are the same thing as the MMA holes, right? Because I used to watch that a few years ago. I just stopped watching you guys for a little bit. I kind of went off route. But I'm back to watching this, and I noticed that it's not the MMA holes now. What's up with that?
So, yeah, we're going to be back on the main channel soon. 29th. Actually, Friday, we'll be back on the main channel. We had a little issue with a photographer, and now we'll be back on the main channel there doing our programs. We'll be bouncing back and forth. This is our gaming channel, and then we'll bring the MMA content back to the main, the MMA holes.
Cool. And now I do appreciate you guys taking this call. I love you guys. Take care. Thanks for giving me a shout. You guys have a good day.
All right, you too. Love you too, man. Love that guy. I love him very much.
What was his name?
It's from Mexico. I didn't get his name. He probably said it, but
Sounds like a nice dude.
look at that. He found a way to call in from Mexico. That's cool.
Yeah, it's
That's
pretty
awesome.
cool.
516-522-0267. I saw that star 55, and I was like, how the hell is he pulling that off?
Yeah.
Is it getting weird?
What do you mean?
Is our channel getting weird?
Our channel's always been weird. In fact, I would argue it was weirder in the beginning than it is now. Now it's at least we have some semblance of normal people in there. But yeah, you get your weirdos every once in a while. Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA holes. What's the name? What's on your mind?
Dumbass Connor groupie.
All right, Kevin, enough. Other people want to call in. You're kind of being an idiot now.
You got a donation
You're
here.
acting
Let's
like
play
you're
this.
5.
Wonderful, wonderful.
All right. Grumpy Dan.
Who would win an MMA Survivor show? Flat, Kevin, Drunk, 2 joints, Roberto or Chrome?
I would say Roberto, or Chrome, or 2 joints. Flat, Kevin, and Drunk would be so they'd be so lost in trying to destroy each other, and then you got 2 joints, Roberto and Chrome, who would be leading their own paths, own direct paths.
Chrome is a massive human being. I would think that he would do well, but then he requires a lot of food to fuel all his muscles in his body. So I don't know. That might be a problem. 2 joints would need as long as he has marijuana, he could win the game. Flat will be looking for
alcohol
the
somewhere.
answers. All right, forget it. Anyway, 516-522-0267. Oh, hold on.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Eric Melton.
Thank you guys for giving us fans of MMA a platform.
Hell yeah, baby. Thank you, Eric.
Thanks for making it fun.
Thank you, my man. That was really nice of you. Yeah, this is your stage. I mean, it's weird. Yeah, I mean, we are the MMA holes. It's a weird-ass show. It's been going on now on to 5 years, and if you think about it, there's nothing like this. There's no community like this. There's no banter like this. We have some odd conversations.
Roberto says he can't swim.
Oh, he can't swim?
I take Roberto off the list.
Yeah, you're not
so
gonna win.
Chrome or 2 joints would...
I don't think Chrome could swim, too, though. He doesn't look like a guy that can swim.
Why, Moss? Why can't he swim?
He's too black. His
Moss.
black side is going to get the better of him. Yeah, I don't know, man. But then again, he's got thin legs. So maybe his legs can provide... I don't...
And he's a country boy. I'm sure he can swim.
Nah, man. They can't swim, right? The Sicilian part of me makes me do the doggy paddle. He's got too many muscles to swim. He can't do it. All right. Give us a ring, 516-522-0267. We'll talk about whatever you want. It's the end of the year. 2020 is on its way out, and 2021 is on its way in. We're going to start it up with Max Holloway versus Kattar. Who's going to win that fight?
I'm going to say Kattar. I think Max Holloway's... I think he's going to start hitting a slippery slope.
Looked good against Volkanovski in the last one. Hold on a second.
Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA holes. What's the name? What's on your mind? Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA holes. What's your name and what's on your mind?
All right. We'll try another one.
516-522-0267. Yeah, I don't know. I think he's going to hit a slippery slope. I think he's going to hit a bad run with Kattar, and I think he's just going to go down from there.
The way Dustin Poirier had Holloway's number, Kattar could be the same way. I don't have a straight up pick yet, though. I don't know.
Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
Hang up on me, you bitch.
Oh my God.
Was that Kevin again? Was that him again? 516-522-0267. He doesn't drink, by the way. I don't know if that was him, though. Let's see. Who do you got? Holloway or Kattar? Who do you have in the chat?
Holloway all day says real gamer. Eddie Machete laughing in the chat. Super Skunk laughing. Uncle Chef says, ha ha.
I think it was someone that recorded Kevin's call.
Probably. Yeah, probably. So, I wouldn't be surprised if it was Justin calling in with Kevin's recording.
Yeah, it sounded like they called. 664, live with the MMA holes.
Hey, Moss. Once again, it's Obed. It's Obed, by the way, from Mexico. I just wanted to tell you my name. You guys asked afterwards.
Ober. Is that how you say it?
It's Obed, O-B-E-D.
Obed. Oh, okay, awesome, man.
Yeah. All right, I'll keep chatting with you guys on the chat, man.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you. All right, that's
now
Obed.
you got his name.
We got a name.
Obed.
We have a name behind the Mexican.
Wait, I feel like I've seen that name in the chat before, haven't I?
Probably.
Obed. Has anyone seen an
Oh, there we
Obed
go.
in the
Look,
chat?
Obed Navarrete. There he is, from Mexico. I love Mexico, by the way. By the way, Mexico did me dirty, but it's a beautiful place. Hell yeah, Obed. Yo, Infinite Conscious, what's going on? I see you in the chat. 516-522-0267. We have 40 minutes. We also have a bunch more news stories, too. If the phone calls get stupid, we'll just move back into that.
Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's the name? What's on your mind?
You can't.
All right, you're going to ruin it for everyone else, dude. You're not
Actually, yeah, I don't, Kev, I mean, listen.
He's going to ruin it for everyone else.
Come on, dude. What are we doing here?
He's acting like a child, man. Like,
you're literally acting like a kid. Like, he's gonna turn everyone against him, man. He's gonna fucking turn everyone against him.
Well, he will once we shut down the calls and just go into the news, because all we're getting is Kevin.
Yeah. All right, keep trying, guys. If you can't, it's like we're babysitting.
It's crazy. Like, he demands
Kevin's
respect
being
in the
framed.
MMA community, and then he acts like this.
Well, I don't think he wants respect.
He 100% wants respect. That guy is constantly begging.
What kind of respect?
It's like he's on his knees constantly, like ready to suck everyone's dicks for respect.
It's probably him again.
270, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind? 270, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
And even the numbers that get through, they're not talking. All right, we'll try one more. 516-522-0267. We'll go right into the news. We have more stuff to get to, so it's all good, man.
Yeah, we have plenty of news.
Seen the damn calls. Ha! Look at all the indoctrined haters. Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. Let's try this again.
270, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
This is Eric. How you doing?
Good, Eric. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm good. I called a minute ago. I was going to ask you, what do you think about with this up and coming Conor fight with that what's his name, KHAMZAT or whatever his name is, talking about if he sees him there, he might do something to him or something, you know, and all that. You know, that could end up being a bad situation, really, for Conor.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, Khamzat might try to do something that is like viral for the internet, but I honestly don't. I think they would keep him far away. Conor's gonna be untouchable walking around there. He's probably got security and all this bullshit. They might try to script some storylines and stuff like that, but he won't be anywhere near him.
I hope it don't mess with his performance. It could get, you know what I mean? It could become a factor.
I don't know. I would say that Khabib being there might be something interesting. Like you might get some.
Yeah. What if both of them are there? You know.
Yeah, you might get some sort of interaction a whole way or something like that. But I feel that if anything happens, it's going to be something that the UFC's planning. You know, like they're going to try to get some good footage to kind of give some juice that a possible rematch could happen.
They're very careful with them Russians, man. You know, I'm sure it can get out of hand. You know what I mean? For real.
Yeah, I don't know, man. What do you think, Jess?
Yeah, they got to be careful of the Russians.
Those fucking filthy Russians. You got to watch out for them. All right, man. Thank you for the
saying that they're different, man. You know, I'm just saying that it can end up bad for Conor. Is what I'm saying. Yeah. I don't want it to. I'm a Conor fan, but I don't know. I hope they got a lot of security.
All right. Thank you for the call again.
Thanks, Eric.
I mean, I don't. Are you nervous about that? I honestly don't think there's any, but I could see something being scripted. I could see the UFC putting something together where they coincidentally pass each other in a hallway. There's a little smack talk. We've seen it so many times with Conor. Yeah. And yeah, Khamzat and Conor is never, mark my words. You can mark my words. They will never, ever compete.
I don't believe that.
Wait, you see a path to Khamzat versus Conor? Yes. Where in your crazy...
well, let's see. I'll
that makes
only
no
say
sense.
If Conor can stay active and he gets that stick up his ass again, and then he starts wanting to go in for multiple belts and things like that, like he used to, then I can see it happening.
No way.
Yeah.
They're never gonna do it. Why would you throw all your shit together? And plus the fact Khamzat is fighting guys at 185. You know, the dude's he's an animal. Yeah. You keep him at 170, 185. You do your little storyline with him. You milk whatever you can out of Conor. Like, that's how the UFC is going to play this game. They're not going to put those two in the cage together. Come on. What are we talking about here?
516-522-0267. No.
All right. Let's get some more phone calls in. Some weirdness going on, but I like it. I like weird shit here. Having a little fun. We were talking about the Kattar versus Holloway fight. I do not have a pick yet. I don't. I kind of want to lean towards Max.
It's not really hard to pick this one, I think.
I think Kattar's a very good striker. Max has been there, done that. I'm fearful because I'm thinking maybe it might be a Poirier-type outcome. Maybe Kattar's striking is just that good that be very problematic.
Happy anniversary to the knitter!
The knitter!
Yo, Ann, happy anniversary.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, we're just enjoying ourselves.
Wonderful. Wait, hold on, Annie. We got Chrome.
Apparently that guy hasn't seen Conor's work outside the cage. Conor is the one I would be worried about doing something not any Russian.
Yeah. If anyone's going to do a terrorist type attack, it's going to be Conor. Thank you, Chrome. And so, what's going on?
I saw the cute little picture that you and Mike posted on the website. Very cute.
Yeah. Isn't that cute?
Oh, let me see.
Yeah. Notice I'm as tall as Mike.
What's that?
I grew.
You grew.
Taller. Yeah.
Okay, let me see this.
Let's see. It's right there. Look how cute they are.
There they are. Hold on a second. Whoa, hold on. There you go. Look at the lovebirds. Hold on, pulling you guys on the screen. Look at that. With the MMA holes hat as well, Ann. Look at you.
Yep.
So what'd you guys do today?
Oh, we just hung out, watched the sunset and everything, and yeah, had a nice brunch and nice dinner, and hanging out here, and it was a beautiful day out there, so which is unusual around here. So it's not too bad. It's better than being cooped up at home, so you know.
The image that you sent.
I'm having a little bit too much champagne. I'm feeling pretty good.
Oh, nice. A little toasty. A little toasty.
Yeah.
Very nice. This sounds like a great day.
Yeah, never fun. Well, 25 years doesn't come around all the time, so, you know, not too many make it to 25 years.
Yeah.
Anymore.
I couldn't even get to 10. So 25, what's the secret to a successful relationship?
Make sure the man always says yes, dear.
Oh.
Well, I'm not in that situation.
Well, yeah, Jesse's screwed.
You know, all I gotta say is that, you know, he's my best friend. Never go to bed mad at each other, you know.
Yeah.
Always make up, you know, make up sex, make up. Yeah, just do stuff together, have fun, you know, separate from each other a little bit here and there, do his own thing, and you do your own thing, and, you know, so you're not around each other 24/7, you know, because, you know, you want to kill each other by then, but.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just have fun, just love each other, and never go to bed mad at each other. Never ever go to bed mad at each other, even if you're pissed off totally at them.
That's right.
Wake up. Yep.
Because you don't know if you're gonna wake up. That's
yes. That's all I can say, and yeah, that's always has worked. And yes,
if you go to bed mad, you wake up with a shirt like this, like my shirt.
A shirt like that, yeah.
Ruins everything.
And also, yeah, take advantage of the other person too.
Yes, can't do that. Well, you have to do that. That's very important. So 25 years. Wow, that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
Huh? Time flies, huh?
It's a long time. Yes. Actually, been together 28 years total. Yep.
Wow. And what's the plans for New Year's? What are you doing for the new year?
What are we doing for New Year, honey? Bringing in down here. Getting drunk and stoned.
Sounds like a plan. I'm in.
Yeah. Sounds like two joints coming over. Yeah, 2 joints coming over from Canada.
Oh, that sounds like a good time. That sounds
and Drunk Savage is coming from Florida.
Bring that guy from Mexico too. That guy sounds like a cool dude. Or no, actually, Carl. Bring sober Carl.
Yes, Carl. We haven't heard from him for quite a while. I'm pretty sure he's the same guy that was in Discord, and I joked around because he stole my nickname, the Knitter.
Oh, really?
I was giving him a bad time. I'm pretty sure that was him. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, wait, we do have a Carl in
Discord. I haven't heard
right?
from him for a while because he's been gone for about the amount of days that he said he's been sober.
Oh, maybe that is the same guy.
Him and Mike would be talking to each other, on the phone and stuff, and texting, and I talked to him a few times too. So
Yeah.
I'm glad he's sober. He sounds a lot better.
Yeah.
A lot better.
Well, that's good. That's good news.
Good for him.
Yeah. Who do you have, Holloway or Kattar?
Oh man, I love Holloway. I gotta stick with Holloway.
Maxie boy for the win?
Yep. Gotta stick with him for the win.
Okay, and now here's the big question. Conor or Dustin in the rematch?
Ooh.
Oh, wait, think about it.
Gotta go with Conor.
Okay.
Conor. I gotta go with Conor.
You gonna let Mike H hit it from the back tonight? Mike bout to leave nothing but the nuts hanging out. He gonna put Ann in a pretzel tonight. He about to Mr. Miyagi that ass tonight. Pull in, pull out. Pull in, pull out. Let God be your protection, big homie.
Oh God.
I want to take advantage of him in the jacuzzi tonight. We have a suite, so we have a jacuzzi.
So, is he gonna let the nuts hang out or what? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, he's gonna let the nuts hang out, most definitely.
There you go. Oh my goodness, Jesse, what do you think about that? Hitting those high notes. What kind of champagne you having tonight?
It was free from the hotel, so.
Ooh.
Let's see. I don't know. Wycliffe, I think it's called.
This is good. Well, listen, I'm glad that you guys are having a good time. You know, it's a crazy time of the year, and you guys are making the best of it. So good on you. And by the way, thank you for that that amazing gift that you sent us. It's insane. Words can't describe how crazy that is. I have the Moss goat on the table, so thank you so much for that.
Yeah, I'm glad you guys like how you gifts, and everybody's sending you guys gifts, which is good. I love that. The MMA whole community is just awesome like that. And you guys are great, you know. You're great people. You have a great show, all success, and now you're going to be getting married, and little Ellie's going to be born, and
That's right.
Good times.
That's right. The shit show's coming in May.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful one. Well, you get back to letting those nuts hang out and have a fantastic, wonderful, wonderful night.
Okay. Love you guys.
We love you too, Ann.
Bye.
Look at that.
All right.
Sexy. That's sexy time with the Hills.
Yeah.
They're good people. Very good people. 516-522-0267. Hey, you know what? Call in and tell us your New Year's resolution, man. What is something that you're changing or looking forward to? What fights are you looking forward to? Who's going to be the fighter of 2021?
917, you're live at the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
I'd like to talk about how black people are black. Black.
Okay.
They are black.
He's pointing out a very significant fact.
Some are brown.
Mm-hmm.
Some are brown and some are black. Some
Thank you for the educational call.
A cocoa color. By the way, I think that was a New York number, 917. And shame on you. 516-522-0267. What a call.
You know, it's a full moon tonight. Did you see the moon outside?
Is it full?
Yeah, when you walk down the stairs, you can see it. It's actually pretty cool.
Let me look. Full moon. Full. Yeah, we see in Arizona.
December 2020.
The moon is.
See? Oh, tomorrow. Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow. So it's almost.
But it looks pretty freaking full. No, don't even. All right. Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's the name? What's on your mind?
Yeah, this is a phone call from the other extreme.
Oh, okay. I thought you were someone else. Thank God.
Thank you.
Kevin's acting like a kid. That ain't funny.
Yeah.
What's
but
up,
I'll
dear?
tell you something, Moss. That shirt there, that kind of makes you look young like a kid there. You know? And when Jesse gets this shirt,
we'll be twins.
If it fits you, Jesse,
yeah.
You'll look like a young kid too, but only a pregnant kid, so that won't be that good, will it?
We'll be twins.
Yes.
It's a great shirt.
This is it's such a nice shirt, DRS. It feels so good on me. I feel young.
You know, my New Year's resolution is to make more mature-looking shirts.
Yeah, you know what?
Hey, but you know what? Hey, Moss, I don't want to.
Yeah.
So how does that back logo look? That must look swift, though, really.
Oh, it looks good.
Actually,
you want to see it?
Actually, the back logo does look pretty good.
Okay.
It does,
I want to see it.
Yeah, that one does look good. Just turn around.
I want you to clean your vagina.
It actually does look pretty good. If you guys can see it, that one does look awesome. It's because it's nice and straight.
Oh yeah, that's sharp. That's the back is sharp.
The back's really.
I should have put that. I should have put that on the front.
Listen, don't kick yourself in the ass. Listen, you sent enough shirts. You did a very nice job over here on this shirt. But I think enough's enough.
Enjoy it.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
Okay.
You guys be well.
Thank you,
too, D-Rest. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year. Take care, kids.
Well, at least the back looks good.
That's D-Rest. That's D-Rest calling him.
More mature-looking shirts, he says.
No more shirts, D-Rest. I think we're good. I think we're good on the shirts. But this is your free bird right here. It's
funny how he handles it, though. He's pretty funny.
This is it, man.
At least he handles it well.
You need to leave off on this shirt. I do not think you could top this thing.
Oh, he's a funny dude, man.
516-522-0267. It's all fun and games.
More mature-looking shirts.
Yeah, more sophisticated shirts.
A shirt a 43-year-old would wear.
Okay, let's get back to the phone lines.
All right. 516-522-0267. Call and let us know what you think about Conor Poirier, who's getting the lightweight title. What's going on with these MMA awards? Do you think they would deserved it, or would you change things, or, the huge?
Whatever you'd like.
Yeah, New Year's resolutions.
It's going to be a weird night, but 2020, it's goodbye, 2020.
Yeah. I'm going to call you live with the MMA Holes. What's on your mind? Okay. 516-522-0267. Are we streaming Thursday night? Yes, absolutely. We would not miss New Year. We've not missed a single New Year's Eve since the MMA Hole started. Yeah,
New Year's Eve will be our final stream on this channel until we get back into the gaming world. Friday, we're back on the main channel, the MMA Holes. So it's gonna be a celebration. We're gonna get wasted. Jesse's gonna get the baby all drunk on New Year's Eve, and let me know what the ones in the chat if you're gonna be hanging with us. I mean, it's a pandemic party. We're gonna have the phone going. We're gonna get some booze, and we're gonna have a wonderful evening. Ones in the chat if you be with us on New Year's Eve.
Moss, you don't look 43, to be honest.
Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Insane craze.
You look like
42.
More like let's see.
I don't like the way she's looking at my face.
Like a 39. 530, you're live with the MMA Holes.
Like an aged cheese.
What's on your mind?
How's it going, guys?
How you doing?
Wonderful. Who is this?
Yeah, it's Peter. First time caller.
Peter.
Hey, Peter.
I've got sort of an off-topic question, but I was wondering about Colby Covington. What do you guys think he's going to do with his shtick once Trump gets booted out of office? Is he going to keep wearing the MAGA hats?
We've been asked that question before, and in my opinion, he's going to have to find something else, right? Because it only works for as long as Trump is in office, and then nobody cares anymore, right? So
yeah,
I think I don't think he's going to have a problem finding anything else. I think Colby Covington's, he's pretty versatile, and he can come up with the cringy sticks pretty well. So I don't think he's going to have a problem with it, but yeah, he's definitely going to have to change it up.
He's already moved on, in my opinion. Like, if you see his interviews, he's still got that, 80s bully kid in the schoolyard, like, persona. He's still doing that stuff with the Dustin Poirier. So he's still going to do that song and dance. He has the same character. He just has to latch onto something else that's popular in, Yeah,
I think that's why he did it. Like, I think he did support Trump, but like Mon said, it was popular at the time. Everybody talked about Trump. Everybody talked about the whole MAGA thing, so he capitalized on it.
Yeah, I don't know if you've heard a couple of his recent interviews. He's basically the same character, just cut out the MAGA shtick.
I think I watched one of his recent interviews. I think he was wearing the MAGA hat still.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to support his president, right? That's that's sync with the ship, I guess.
Fair. What do you think that hat will be, though, the day that Trump gets booted?
He's gonna wear a Biden hat.
I don't know. Yeah, he's gonna wear a Kamala Harris hat.
Yeah, I think he might just try to start shitting on Biden.
He roots for the winning team.
Go that negative approach.
Listen, he's gonna do whatever he can to stay relevant. So he's gonna say some very uncomfortable things, I'm sure.
That's fair. I think he had some of his best work in the lead up to that Tyrant fight.
Yeah, he did great.
I love all the cringe trash talkers.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
fan.
All right, man. Fair enough. Thanks for the call, bud.
Wait, what's your New Year's
All right, I
resolution?
appreciate it.
What's your New Year's resolution?
Oh, I got so many things I should do. I'm gonna drink less.
That's a pretty
big.
good resolution.
That's a big one.
That's a pretty good resolution right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Hope I can stick to it.
Full support.
All right. Happy New Year, mates.
Happy New Year, Pete.
Was that flat?
I think it was.
Yeah. Okay. So hopefully he sounded good.
But I'm with it. Anyone whose New Year's resolution is to drink less, I'm totally with it. I support it.
We gave Flat some heat on Instagram Live. If that was him, he's not a bad guy. He's not a bad. He just when he drinks, it's like Jekyll and Hyde. I don't know what the fuck's. They're saying it wasn't Flat, so that was actually Pete. Okay. Anyway, it doesn't fucking matter. Colby Covington, whether you like him or you hate him, it's worked. His shtick has worked, and it failed when he fought Usman, but still, he's right back in the mix over there. If he fights Jorge Masvidal, it's not going to be a good night for Jorge.
Yeah.
It's not going to be a good night for him, and it would be a very good night for Colby Chaos Covington. It's a good fight, interesting lead up, former friends, going to duke it out. I hope this fight comes to fruition. I hope these two are the coaches of the Ultimate Fighter, too. So Colby Covington's still there. Whether you like him or you hate him, he's still there. 516-522-0267. Give us a call.
Super Skunk says, I need to smoke less weed. Colby has pillow hands. Drinking less is always good for you. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Anytime someone tells me that they're looking to either get sober or just to cut back, like, you have my 100% support. I'll never tell you not to do that. Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's the name? What's on your mind?
Look, I know what I said, but
I knew it. I knew you would be back.
I wasn't planning to call in tonight, but god damn it, I jumped in early on the stream and I heard what you guys were saying about fighters and being charismatic and shit. Trash talkers get more attention, and you guys were fucking completely right. But these fucking assholes in chat, like, oh, they should just whatever in the cage. That should be all that matters. No, I mean, yeah, it's not necessary, but fucking it helps. I mean,
yeah,
it makes you more invested in the fight. Look at Jones and DC. Do you think you would have been more as invested if they didn't have that brawl on the fucking the stage? DC threw a shoe at them.
Oh, yeah, when they knocked down that like big ass curtain and shit.
Listen, these people that are saying this, they don't even believe what they're saying. They don't. Like anyone that says, "Oh, you're a casual. We don't give a shit what they say on the mic." They're full of shit. They're the same people that get fired up during press conferences and lead ups and embeddeds. They're the same people that get all into that shit. And then they're also the same people that criticize the UFC for trying to make some money and then don't buy the pay-per-views. And I'm fine if you don't buy the pay-per-view. I'm fine. But why are the loudest people, the most obnoxious people out there, the people that don't even spend a dime on the UFC? It makes no sense.
There are people who don't understand how business works. I mean, I've gone over this with a certain 14-year-old over and over again, and he doesn't fucking get it. It's all about the fucking money, man. You need the fucking loud people who are fucking gonna, that you can throw on like the fucking Tonight Show and shit.
Right.
To fucking promote your shit.
Yeah, listen, it's part of the game. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch it, but it's part of the game. Now let's get on the big subject here. We had sober Carl call in drunk, and he's trying to steal your shine.
Carl?
Oh, fuck Carl. And if he is sober, you got problems, motherfucker. But you're drunk. You're a fucking amateur, man, the way you were sounding.
He sounded just like you. What are you talking about?
I sound nothing like that, man, JBH.
Now, Two Joints thought they were making fun of you, but I honestly think that man
I think
literally sounded like that.
Yeah, I think that's genuinely how he speaks.
I don't know. I was doing that shit. I was doing something, so...
Would you fight?
I didn't hear the whole thing.
Yeah. Would you fight sober Carl? Would you have a cage match with sober Carl for rights to?
I'll fight him. I'll have a drink contest. What the fuck ever.
All right, drunk. Hey, you sound good, by the way.
Yeah, I don't know, but like another example, like Nate Diaz, like he was always a fan favorite, but the moment he became a star is when he got on that mic, he'd be like, "Conor McGregor, take everything. I worked for a motherfucker. I'm gonna fight your fucking ass."
Yeah.
It's a fucking loud people. Who gave a fucking shit about Chael Sonnen before you started talking shit? Nobody.
Yeah.
It's so true.
Yeah, and kind of like what you just said when you just quoted him. A lot of these quotes and stuff that come from these fighters are from the big talkers, the people who always have something to say. It's what makes it entertaining. And then MMA fans will quote the fighters and use it in MMA conversations. Like it just adds to the value. So why not have a good person on the mic? It's the only thing that makes sense.
No MMA holes if there weren't for the big personalities. There would be a lot of these shows that are out there that you consume.
The
if there
sound
wasn't,
bites.
yeah, for these big headlines, you got to get clickbait. You got to get those headlines. You got to. That's how you draw a fan base in. It's just so silly, man, that people are against this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, it's not necessary, but it helps. I mean, there have been fighters or champions like. Look at Anderson Silva, his early years when he barely spoke English. I didn't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, I liked him as a fighter. And honestly, Matt Hughes has always been like a fucking, what? He wasn't that great in the mic. And I always was a fan of his. It's not necessary, but it fucking helps. It gets people to fucking care about you more.
Mm-hmm. You need your good guys, your bad guys. The Tito Ortiz, who's a complete knucklehead and whatever, his shtick worked. Like it makes you hate guys or it makes you root for guys. It's just fun. That little theatrical addition to these fights make it interesting.
Yeah, and I've pretty much been watching MMA since the beginning, but what really turned me into a hardcore was Tito and Ken Shamrock's feud.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, them talking shit to each other. I'll beat you into the living death. And that fucking shtick.
Yeah.
That was fucking good. And you just fucking need that. I mean, and bring up Chael again. Like, when he fought Bisping, I was so disappointed in that because they were so respectful of each other. I was like, these are the two best trash talkers. I expected more.
That's right. All right, Drunk, listen.
Justin Jr. wants to know if you'll play Fortnite with him tonight. He's begging us to ask you, so I have to ask you.
No, my nights are kind of ruined these days. I won't get into it, but yeah.
All right, so
there
the
you go,
answer is
Justin.
no.
I have no time to myself anymore, so whatever.
Well, listen, man. Listen, I hope I don't know. I hope things are coming together a little bit. I know you have some personal shit going on, and listen, whatever you need, whether it's space or you need some comfort from this community, we're gonna be here no matter what. So I hope things come together a little bit better for you.
Yeah, maybe back someday in the future. We'll see. Right now, it's got a lot of shit going on, and I'll just shout out to the H's. Happy anniversary. Hope you all have a good night.
Hold on a second, Trunk. We got
wonderful
donation coming in here. This is Justin Jr.
Baby Chrome.
Text from Olenik, shut up kid. You have spammed me 830 unanswered messages and wonder why Mark Hunt blocked you on Instagram. Don't ask me good morning, good night, shut up.
Oh my God.
Brother Moss, Brother Jesse, Brother Ellie, Brother 2 joins.
Brother Ellie.
Let's get his page gone.
That's Justin Jr. fake donor. Oh my God. Oh, here's Vlad.
Wonderful.
Here's Vlad coming in.
Nice to see you back, Drunk. Although, I'm a little bit disappointed with the lack of slur.
I'm a professional, Vlad.
Oh man. Well, it was only fitting you call when Sober Carl tried to steal your shine, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sober Carl.
Yeah, whatever.
Any last words?
That motherfucker ain't never gonna steal my shine.
All right, man. Anything left to say?
Oh, I've been following TOTs on his fucking political run because he's like a fucking idiot. He's like contradicts himself over and over.
Who?
About the mask and shit. Tito.
Oh, Tito?
And what was the point you were making? I'm sorry, I lost you there.
He kind of contradicts himself.
Yeah.
With the mask shit over and over.
Oh, yeah.
He's just like the gift that keeps on giving. Imagine if he ever ran for president.
Well,
he made it to city council, so.
Jesse Ventura, think about what that man has done, and that guy is Mr. Conspiracy, so you never know.
Yeah. Fuck. There's another one I'm going to make. Oh, yeah. Moss, you said women ruin great men, so I guess he can't be that great.
Ooh.
Well, listen, I got to say this. I am proud of you for bringing at least one simp comment, for God's sakes. I was getting a little nervous there for a second.
No, I had to. That was too funny.
All right, go ahead. All right, John, any last words?
I'll see you sometime in the future. Later, slap nuts.
All right.
Later, slap nut.
There you go. There's your later slap nuts. Dropped in a little zinger. All right. Listen. I don't know what to say, but it was good to hear him back, right?
Yes, sir. As long as he takes, makes an effort or puts in the effort to take care of himself. That's all I can ask for all of you guys.
That's it.
I know, like, a lot of you guys are probably going through some shitty fucking times right now, but just keep making an effort. I know it's fucking hard and it's easier said than done, but just keep making an effort to take care of yourself.
That's it. We're here to provide an escape and escape.
Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's the name? What's on your mind?
Hang up on me, you dickhead. How dare you?
Ah.
Oh, he hung up on himself. We didn't have to this time.
You just hung up on yourself.
What a fucking idiot. Oh, God.
I was going to let him go.
Well, now you don't have to because
he hung up on himself. That just
and
completely.
Next time, hang up on him.
It completely.
See what he does.
It completely backfired, man.
Oh, God.
I love how much you guys. We do care about the community. Listen, like, it's so hard for us to ban someone here. You know, as annoyed as we might get in like some situations, it's hard for us to do because we understand you guys are going through shit. You know, it's like we actually have a heart, even though it doesn't come across like that when we're making fun of everybody. But we do. We give a shit. If you guys aren't in the chat hitting like buttons and donating and all that shit, we wouldn't be here. So, you know, we try to not be like these other shows and just ban everybody. And, you know, we don't want to be like that. It's the MMA hole. So it pains us to see people make the same mistakes over and over again.
If you're acting like too much of an idiot over and over and over and over and over again, eventually.
You're lucky I'm here. Let me just put it to you that way. You're lucky because this one would be like determined to dominate.
No bullshit.
I don't know.
No tolerance policy. I don't call you live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
It's the same thing. Like there's just like dead silence.
Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
All right, 516-522. Here we go.
Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's your name? What's on your mind?
I forgot that Deacon's a bitch who sends women to the fight his battles. Fuck you, Deacon.
Oh,
what did he say?
Shit.
Who, what?
What happened between Drunk and Deacon?
I don't fucking know, man. Nor do I care, to be honest. But what did he say?
He said, Deacon's a bitch who sends women to fight his battles.
Oh, geez.
Fuck you, Deacon.
516-522-0267.
Oh, my God. Whoa. What happened there? Unknown caller, you're live with the MMA Holes. What's the name? What's on your mind?
Hey, you guys. How are you guys doing?
Wonderful.
All right, come on. I'm done. I am done. Thank you, Justin, for that. I'm sorry. I can't do this shit anymore. All right, let's just finish up the stories. And
all right.
I can't. My head's about to explode.
Okay. All right. So Calvin Kattar warns Max Holloway ahead of UFC Fight Island 7 to overlook him would be a mistake. And I completely agree with this, Moss.
Yes. I don't think he will.
I don't think you should overlook Calvin Kattar.
What do you think about this picture of us, Jesse?
Oh, I saw it earlier. It's
nice.
Great. It's fantastic.
It's wonderful.
Did a great job.
Sometimes I feel like I'm doing heavy drugs. Like this show
You're in the
makes
Twilight
me.
Zone,
I legit feel like someone scooped my brain out and just fucking stomped on it 50 times and then shoved it back into my head.
All right. Well, while it's being shoved into your head, scroll to the next article. So, Calvin Kattar warns Max Holloway ahead of UFC Fight Night 7. To overlook him would be a mistake. He basically during a interview said that he basically can't seem to land a Vegas card, even when it's 50-50 between Fight Island and the Apex. Can't get a Vegas card then. Then you have Rob Font, and it's like the 7th time fighting in Vegas. The kid's spoiled, but it's different fighting at 8 a.m. and 8 p.m. So he was kind of getting upset a little bit when it came to the fact that he constantly is fighting on Fight Island and he's not fighting in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, I mean, he seems pretty confident in his abilities to go in against Max Holloway for this upcoming fight. So, and I kind of agree with him, man.
You know what? I'm going to say it, Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan of Calvin Kattar's personality.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
I actually like him.
I think he's a very good striker. Listen, I'm on board. The guy can throw. But I watch his interviews. He's kind of a douche.
Mm-hmm.
A little douchey. I hope Max pieces him up. And I know he's a CES guy, and this would look great for CES if he beats a Max Holloway. But you know what? I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it, Jesse. Let's go, Max. Let's go. The best is blessed. There's something about Kattar. I saw him in that Food Truck Diary. He just comes across as a fucking asshole. It's weird. Maybe it's, I don't know. Maybe it's, I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Does anyone hear that? I mean, here we go. A couple of people in the chat agree. Am I the only one that thinks this?
Kevin says, this is coming from Connor's #1 fan. LOL, you goofball.
What is that? What did you fucking talk? I'm talking.
I don't know.
I don't know.
He's so hung up on the Connor thing.
Jesus Christ! Can we avoid Connor for 1 second?
It's all about Connor.
It's fucking nuts.
Roberto Lopez says East Coast dudes are tools.
It does. It gives the East Coast guys a bad name.
Nah, I like them.
Did you watch his Food Truck Diary? You don't watch interviews like I will. I watch these fucking interviews all the time.
I've never seen his Food Truck Diary.
Watch his Food Truck Diary. Watch him on other interviews. And there's something about him where he just thinks his shit don't stink. Or maybe it's just his personality.
You're just going based off a vibe.
I have a pretty good vibe. I can pick things up. I got it from my mommy. My mom's very good at this. She could see a person and see right through him. I have that same thing. I could tell you if I meet someone, I can shake your hand and basically know if you're a complete asshole. You know, I can see right through the bullshit. And I see Calvin Kattar. He's probably a nice guy, but he comes across a little, I don't know, a little douchebaggy. Maybe I'm off. Maybe my douche star is off, but I don't know. Yeah, maybe it's the Boston thing. Like, how about them apples? I don't know.
No, Jesse, we're from New York. We have that. We can read people. Yeah. I believe that. I'm just saying.
Who said that?
Cody Block.
See, Cody, you know what's up. And it's New Yorkers have that special power.
But anybody can really read people if you're good at it.
Not you. You've misfired on many people in your life, correct?
No.
Yes.
There's a reason I don't trust people.
How many times have you said, I feel like I've been too nice to a person and I've gotten betrayed?
No. I've said that I've been nice to people and they've taken advantage of my kindness. I've said that.
Yeah. So taking advantage of being kind is not reading people right.
That's not about reading people.
Me, I'm Mystic Reader. I read everybody. I can see right through you. If I shake your hand and you give me a dead fish handshake, like your brother, for instance, gave me a nice firm handshake, real man over there, and he's respectful man. Very good guy. See it instantly.
Matt Stone.
This Kattar, I don't know about him. Anyway. Matt Stone.
Man.
My goodness. By the way, Matt Stone, I don't want to get into that, but
Moss, come on.
Matt Stone, don't you have something to eat? Like, isn't there like some
He's
fucking
a chef, Moss?
Don't you have something to fucking throw down your face or some Jeopardy to watch? Jesus Christ.
Well, you sound triggered.
Oh, Jesse, you and Matt Stone, get a fucking room. Like, what the fuck?
I'm just saying you sound a little triggered. That's
Listen, if you're into thick men, go to big boy Matt Stone over there. He can fix you up a nice fucking some pancakes or some shit. I don't know. Let's move on to the next story.
Wow. You're nasty.
Yeah, I am nasty. It's my show. I got a mic in front of me. Matt Stone's too busy fucking shoving Pillsbury Doughboys down his fucking face. Listen, you open up the gate, you fucking talk about my ex-wife, like, Jesus Christ. Like how fucking, like how much of a dick can you fucking be? You Pillsbury Doughboy motherfucker. The guy's like a fucking Karen, comes in there, he's telling everyone what to do. You gotta cook it this way. You gotta do it that way. You gotta do it, and this one's like, oh, he's so dreamy. Get the fuck out of here. Anyway, back into the, welcome to the roast. All right, next story over here.
Khabib expected McGregor to be mentally tougher at UFC 229, but he didn't show up that way. He said, Connor's trash talk. Yes, he had talked for a while during the fight, but when I started pushing him, he immediately switched to it's just business mode. He said, I was even a bit disappointed. I expected him to be mentally tougher, and he didn't show up that way.
Yeah. Well, listen. So I just got to say this. I got to say this real quick. He brought up my ex-wife and something, bad decision with my ex-wife. Okay. So if he says that, why can't I make fun of him being a fat fuck? How is that like wonderful? How does that not work? He's allowed to say
New
I can't
York
fucking...
has the rudest people I have ever met. That's why I had to slap the shit out of half the city when I was living there.
Chrome, I could see Chrome going in there, one fell swoop, just taking everyone out in New York. Listen, I'm not gonna be a bitch. Like, you could sit in there in the chat and say whatever that you want, but I could say whatever the fuck I want too. You know what I'm saying? Like you say something stupid, I'm gonna come with the Uzi. Pa, 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 just rat-tat-tat-tat-tat. Anyway, back into the news. Thank you, Chrome. Appreciate that.
John Kavanagh doesn't understand why Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier isn't for the UFC title. According to Damon Martin of MMA Fighting, the stakes are high in the UFC 257 main event. Back in October, reigning UFC lightweight champ Khabib Nurmagomedov announced his retirement. That said, White has said he believes Nurmagomedov might return for a chance to improve his record. In that scenario, the lightweight title would eventually become vacant anyway, and McGregor's head coach Kavanagh can't help but wonder why a championship isn't on the line for UFC 257's main event.
Look at this, Kainoto. By the way, check this out over here. Kainoto, who is preaching in the chat, and then puts this under this story. I mean, Okay, back to the story. Sorry.
Kavanagh makes a compelling argument, given McGregor and Poirier's standings in the current UFC rankings. Perhaps at the very least, an interim title being introduced would help the division moving forward, whether Nurmagomedov decides to fight again or not.
Okay. Do you think it's going to be the title?
No.
Kainoto, it was too easy. It was right there. Yeah, I think it's going to be for a title. I actually believe it's going to be. I think if you're correct and Khabib is not going to fight again, why wouldn't it be for a belt? You said that Khabib's not going to fight, right?
Khabib is not going to fight again.
Okay, so if he's not going to fight, why are they not making this for a belt?
Because they're doing Contender. They're going to have him fight.
Whoa. Sorry, that was loud.
They're going to do the winner of this fight versus the winner of probably Oliveira Gaethje or something like that, and then that'll be the title fight. More money.
Oliveira versus Gaethje. So when the hell is that going to happen?
Probably sometime early on in the year, I would assume.
So you're thinking, so hold on a second. It doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it does. It's more money.
Why? Okay. It's more. What's more money?
If they do this fight against Dustin Poirier and say Conor wins, and then Conor fights another contender for the belt, that's 2 Conor fights in the first half of the year. More money.
Okay. I'm going to debunk you in a second here. Let's get to this donation over here. Uncle Chrome.
It's all fun now, but this time next year Moss is going to be wishing he went anal with Jesse.
Whoa, Jesus Christ. Anal. Maybe we'll try it after the show. Okay. So, you're not going to try it?
No.
Okay. Me neither. It's disgusting. So, if Conor McGregor fights Dustin Poirier for the belt, you would get more pay-per-view numbers because they could market it as the title, the vacated belt. Think about it. Not only are you getting Conor McGregor coming back, but you're putting gold on the line as well, right? Makes total sense. It's also a pay-per-view, so championships sell, right? So it makes total sense. The winner of Gaethje versus Oliveira would be a number 1 contender spot, and they would still fight whoever wins, Conor and Poirier. So it doesn't make any sense for no belt to be on the line. That makes 0 sense.
That's your opinion.
Both fighters are also coming off of wins, right? So it just makes total sense that you put this fight over here as a title fight. If you don't do it, you're literally leaving money on the table. Doesn't make any sense. This is only if Khabib retires. If he is completely done. If he tells Dana at this lunch or dinner or whatever they're going to have, then why just have the belt dangling? It doesn't make any sense. You're literally leaving money on the table. The Mystic has spoken, Jesse. Wonderful, wonderful.
Wonderful.
All right, time is up, but let's just roll through the stories and get the boog out of here.
Coach Kavanagh says Michael Chandler or Justin Gaethje are slightly easier for Conor McGregor than Dustin Poirier, so we're expected to see a little bit of a tougher fight for Conor McGregor, but he's still confident that Conor can win this fight. Also, I lost this article here. John Jones, coaches believe John Jones' fight IQ. Wait a minute. Scroll up.
Whoa, what happened?
Coaches, right there.
Oh, I was on the wrong story?
Scroll down.
What the fuck?
Scroll down.
What happened to that
right
story?
There.
Okay.
I literally just mentioned it.
Oh, you did. Sorry.
Coaches believe John Jones' fight IQ will reproduce light heavyweight success at heavyweight. They think that he's going to use what made him successful in the light heavyweight division and be able to amplify it and make himself even more so successful in the heavyweight division.
Nice. Okay.
Cub Swanson explains how avoiding a dark place attributed to his knockout win at UFC 256. I'm sure a lot of you guys can remember that crazy upset that happened in that fight. A lot of people were doubting him. He delivered one of the best performances of his 38-fight pro career when he knocked out Daniel Pineda in the second round at UFC 256. After a tough start to the fight, Pineda continuously scored with leg kicks. Swanson turned things around when he dropped his opponent. He said, "I kind of knew when I was sitting between the first and second rounds on the stool that the fight was nearly over. My cornerman was trying to give me advice, but I was really just thinking this is about to be over. I was telling myself, don't take any more leg kicks. It's a little unnecessary. But I just knew that he couldn't recover. I saw the way he was wobbling after I dropped him in the first. I landed some nice elbows at the end of the round, but I knew he couldn't recover and that it would just take another shot to really get him wobbling around. I was really confident I would get him out of there in the second round.
That was some finish, man. Nice job by Cub.
Yep. Jose Aldo for Cody Garbrandt. Jose Aldo's manager wants Cody Garbrandt if they can't get Davison Figueiredo. So Cody Garbrandt said he wanted Aldo. Now Aldo's manager wants Garbrandt. So this might be a fight that actually comes to fruition.
It's so weird. It's still weird to me. I mean, yeah, of course I'd watch it. It'd be interesting, but it doesn't feel weird. Aldo versus Garbrandt. Just as, I don't know. It just doesn't work. Right? Am I crazy? 145... legend and Aldo fighting a guy that was just going to fight a 125. It's just weird. Okay.
Gilbert Burns admits that after facing COVID-19, it was a blessing he didn't fight Kamaru Usman in July, according to Damon Martin from MMA Fighting. He basically said, Burns told MMA Fighting, I was watching the fight and I almost went into tears because when Masvidal was walking out of the fight, it was supposed to be me. When I saw him walking, it was supposed to be me. I held on because my kids were here, but I almost cried watching Masvidal walking in. That was my chance. It was supposed to be me. And then he continued on by saying my energy level was not normal coming back. It's a long process. I was not at 100% a month after testing positive. He said, I feel better that I didn't fight. I know that sounds weird, but if I got that virus and for any reason tested negative, I was going into the fight and I wasn't feeling good. Don't get me wrong. If I'm not feeling good, I'm going to fight anyways. I'm not going to pull out, especially for a title fight. I'm going to give my best. I don't know if my best will be enough, but I'll never pull out of a fight. But to take me out and I got home and started getting sick, I definitely see it as a blessing.
All right.
And last but not least, Aljamain Sterling shares his story of difficult childhood in a not broken short film. I don't know how many of you guys have seen this, according to MMA News, MMA Fighting Newswire. Aljamain Sterling posted it on his Twitter. He said, some things I buried and just never talked about. This was a really difficult piece to express myself, but I honestly felt a big burden was lifted off my shoulders. I hope this can help anyone to defy the odds. And it is YouTube. It's a special that he put on YouTube called Aljamain Sterling Not Broken.
Well, listen, Aljo is struggling. I was watching on YouTube. His numbers they're pathetic, man. It's crazy. This guy's about to fight for a belt. The guy he's really turned his career around. A lot going for him. Real nice guy, too. For some reason, it just doesn't stick. Like, it's everything that this guy puts out. Now, maybe his audio numbers are better. Maybe there's some sort of... I mean, he's got a fan base, but it just seems like everything he does outside of the MMA world, it's just like no one cares about. So, I don't know. Do you want to watch this thing, or do you care?
I would watch it just to see, because I'm like always curious. Things like that.
What if the movie starts with, hey, how you going? Where you been?
I would fucking kill myself.
He got rid of that. Ever since you started complaining about that, he got rid of it.
It's so annoying. It is the most, like, who fucking makes an intro like that? I don't understand.
How you going? Where you been? Okay. Anyone, let me know what the ones in the chat if you're going to watch his movie, Not Broken. What could it be about?
I don't know, but I'm interested.
It's probably how... he was hyped up in the beginning, right? And then it just didn't pan out. And now here's his comeback, He's a really nice guy. It just sucks that it doesn't work. Doesn't look like they're watching it in the chat. Well, Eddie's going to watch it. Well, give it a watch. Let me know how it is. Let me know what you think. I wish nothing but the best for the guy. He's been on the show multiple times. He's actually a nice guy. Just can't, I don't know. Just can't get that groove. All right, is that it? That is it. All right, peoples. We discussed ad nauseum the Conor McGregor situation when it comes to Dustin Poirier. Champ, no champ, belt, no belt. What are we going to do with this thing? What would you like to see? If you're watching the replay, let us know in the comment section down below what you think. Should this be for a belt? Who's going to win the fight? How's it going to go down in Throwdown? Is Khabib retiring? And a happy new year to everybody. This is the last Monday of the year. JBH, do you have any, like inspirational words you can give to these people?
I'll give all my inspirational words on the New Year's Eve stream.
Is that to be continued?
Yeah, because it wouldn't make sense to say it now and then say it again in 2 days.
All right. Thank you very much for your contributions tonight with your views and likes and everything like that. And by the way, Matt, I was busting your fucking chops. I know everyone got old fucking Captain Savaho in there. Matt's all right.
Well, you went a little crazy.
Listen, I could call him a fat fuck. I could do whatever the hell I want. It's my channel. I could do whatever the hell I want here. I could say Jeopardy and this and that.
Apology.
But let me say this. When I apologize, I'm an asshole as well. He's all right. He's an okay guy. It's good to see you guys come to each other's defenses in the chat. It's nice. And Jesse defends everyone, so it is what it is with that. But
okay.
He is fat. But see, he is fat. See, he's self-admitted. I have respect for people that admit to being fat.
You're not doing a very good job right now, Moss.
Oh, would you stop it? This is like you're born in this fucking sensitive fucking era. It is what it is. Eye for an eye. That's how I look at it. You could talk about my ex-wife. I could talk about you being fat. We move on. Thank you for joining us. I'll see you on Wednesday night for our final studio show of 2020. JBH, you okay? And say those magic words.
We'll be live again Wednesday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time for TGIW. Make sure you be there or be queer. And thank you guys for all your continued support. So happy we got to save the show tonight and stay on for a little longer with you guys. As always, don't be an a-hole, be an MMA-HOLES.